Hey, man. Hey, man. You better get some more people in here, man. 7 people is crazy. Crazy. What's up, Becky Town? Templar. Dwayne. My loyal people. Bong Funk Boy. Shouts to all my Australians. Yeah. Hold on, man. Put the music on, dog. Damn. Hold on. Yeah. Yo, man, get some more people in here. Come on. I don't want to hear it. I gave you 2 hours notice. Tired of this shit. Better get in here, boy. You treat me like that. You guys be scaring me out there, man. You're scary. Better wisen up. I don't care if it's summertime. Cancel your vacation and watch this show. I don't care what you're doing. Having fun in the pool at night, huh? Jacuzzi, having a few Coronas, sitting back, eating skirt steak, huh? Having a good time. Must be nice. Thank you, Becky. Mr. Late Night. Yeah, Mr. Late Night. Anyway, I heard something real funny earlier. Now, I told you people a long time ago, not a long time ago, but maybe a month or so ago, I told you people what was going to happen, right? I said, give it the summer. They're not going to survive summer. One day you're having thumbnails celebrating 6 months with my new best friend. Hashtag my father. And now, a week later, I guess it went to shit. Now this guy's going to turn on her and harass her and her family and her viewers. And on goes this thing of ours. This big fucking mess. Some people don't learn, Very bad judge of character, She was never a good judge of character. Now what's she going to do, huh? I said this would happen. I hate to say I told you so. But even Ray Charles could see that was coming. No, it's not. Y'all are using just jealous, huh? I made $600. Fuck all of yous. I don't care if I knew you for 10, 15 years. Fuck you. He's my new sponsor. Yeah, well. She finds the worst of the worst, props them up, and invites them over for chicken pot pie. Shit. It's crazy, man. I didn't think it was going to I thought it was going to happen next month. I said give it till August. Usually in August, shit goes down. People had enough of summertime. The heat gets to them or something. I don't know. Shit always goes down in summertime. I said, give it till summertime. They ain't going to survive the summer. Fucking lunatics. Fucking lunatics. I'm not a psychic, but maybe I'm a prophet. I don't know. Maybe I don't get enough credit around here. You know what I'm saying? You think I need this, Ajita? Hold on. I just fucked up here. Where's my comment section? Oh, Tony Buick. Buick boy. Dwayne's your daddy. He's getting ready to go to the Australian airport. Arpo. Send a quick link. God damn it! I'm fucking talking over here. I'm fucking. Can I? We're going to drop a link. Hold on. But, you know, we're not talking about a subject that you would like right now. You know, somebody just fucking got karma rammed up their ass. You know what I'm saying? It blew up in their face. Betrayed her friends and then fucking threw it in their face. Look, he's my new friend. We're going to have a special show about him for the fucking next 6 hours. 6 months of fucking trolling and fucking scamming. $600 members. Losers. I got 600 members. You ain't got shit. My father. Wish my father was fucking Lucky Luciano or some shit. I'll be milking that motherfucker, man. Hashtag Luciano. My grandfather, Luciano. Make a killing on here. You know how many simps I would have in chat? You're right, man. Good for you. Who cares? You don't need them. Cheering you on. What up, Rude Irish? Get this piece of shit out of here. Get this piece of shit out of here. I'm tired of this. I keep blocking this asshole. He keeps coming in. Hey, you still around, man? Get the fuck out of here, man. Meeting up with neo-Nazis and shit, weirdo. Tony Buick, boy. You got bad fucking timing. What up, Common? Let me bask in my fucking joy here. I don't know why I find so much joy out of this, you know? Hate to say I told you so. You know, I just knew it, man. I fucking knew it. And now we're going to witness, you know, the terror, the pure terror that he puts her through. Because she don't fucking learn. Stay away from scumbags, you know. What a disgrace. Anyway, I'm a little tired. I was happier about it earlier, you know. I had more energy earlier, and you know, I don't know. Let me drop a link. Let's get this guy on here so we could just change the whole topic of the show and not have any drama and controversy and gossip and get no views and no support because we're not giving them the juicy shit that they want. Fucking public. What up, Root? Hope you're feeling better, Root. Hope you're recovering very nice. Shouts to Root. What up, Jay Dams? Hold on, we got Buick Boy. Buick Boy. Hey.
Am I on?
Maybe.
You can see me? Or see
Sometimes.
the... Yeah, sorry I know, it's a nuclear bomb, what's happened. I only found out this morning. Because I was asleep. This was all happening while I was sleeping because, you know, it was probably nighttime all through. I never knew. And then I woke up this morning to all hell broke loose. Jim's quit the show.
Well, what exactly happened? Because I don't know the particulars. I just know that they broke up.
Yeah, I just got a reference to look at what's her name, Jessie Roth's show, and then I saw they were both on and sort of like they were, you know, civil, you know, agree to disagree sort of thing, and but Jim was laying out he was really going nuclear on a few people. I just think it's a pity, man. Things seem to be, you know, it's not everyone's type of show. I've said that before. I'm not being two-faced, you know. I put my colours on the flag early. I thought, you know, like I said, he's funny as shit, but he's got his 20 minutes of me, you know, where he puts down handicapped people and shit like that. I switch off when I hear that shit.
You could tell he's no good. He's no good, and these are the type of people that she's attracted to. That's the issue.
Yeah, I know. Listen, but it works both ways. If in this type of forums, he's good for the show. He's she can sit back and relax while he just does all his stuff. He's good. He's like a radio shock jock. So in these type of mediums, he's good. You need someone like that. All right, best. Hey, if all things were good and the world was perfect, you need that type of character without the mean stuff. Less swearing, but like I said, they need you're pretty good. You know how you sound like a radio person already yourself. But anyway, listen, I'll sit back and listen to the beautiful stuff that you said. Yeah, thrash it out.
I don't want to
How
get you in
are
trouble. You know?
Is your name Kenny?
Is that Kenny?
Is your name Kenny? Say it loud. What's your name?
It looks like Kenny.
Aiden.
Aiden.
I have a man here looking for a girlfriend / boyfriend like you. I say it loud. Are you available? Are you single? Are you selling suitcases? Are you what we call? But be honest. I'm not.
A man, baby.
Are you
gonna give me AIDS?
Lazy boy? Yes. So this is in Philippines and Thailand, small, but that's a pretty guapa lady boy.
Where's gay uncle at, man? He's always missing his shit.
Yeah. Are you selling suitcases? This is what he's selling. He's a good-looking woman.
Nice.
He's selling
pink suitcases.
Yeah. These are what we call airport. They're good for airport suitcases, right?
It's like a scooter. So.
Say it loud to the
Scooter, just like a scooter.
Scooter for airport. Yeah. I've seen them. Yeah, I've seen them with kids riding. I've even seen grandmas, lolas, riding these in airports, literally sitting because they're comfortable. Anyway, nice to meet you, Aiden. God bless you.
Yeah, look how
there you go.
Tony, I think you could fit Kenny in one of those.
Colin, God bless you. Good timing because I can't stay long. I'm going to go. I've already semi-packed. I'm going to finish me pack and then head to the airport. But I was just telling Aiden, I divorced I had Kenny, but I'll come back for you next year. January, you're going to be my new girlfriend.
No means
common
no,
sense,
Tony.
Are you going to fight me over her? Common sense or what?
No.
First one to get in January.
Yeah.
All right. Sige, guapa. All right, I'm going to head down. Okay, I'm going to listen. Yeah, you talk. I'll just, as I'm in about 2 minutes, I'll walk past the famous.
Yeah, Tony has a handsome girlfriend.
He's like a tranny magnet.
I'll fight. Yeah, listen, am I going to fight over her with you or with Gunsmoke? One of us. That's a piece of work.
Look, you can knock me out with one shot over that thing.
Look, hey, Dwayne, look how these two run for the hills as soon as you show them a lady boy. They run to the hills. Oh, man. Here's a Starbucks. Yeah. Hey, I'll just stay. You talk in about 2 minutes. I'll pass that fantastic Moe's Burgers, and then I'll hang up. You kick me off because I'll be busy for the next hour. I might join up or just listen, not join in when I get to the airport.
We know what you're doing.
Just hang on.
What are you buying? Aiden lunch?
Yeah, we know what you're doing.
No. I've had me lunch. But I'll show you Moe's Burger. I'm telling you, the best burger chain I've ever had. I mean, Australia's got McDonald's, Burger King. We call it Hungry Jack's. And, I think Wendy's is arriving soon. But they got nothing compared to this
Wendy's
place called Moe's Burgers. It's a Japanese. The buns, the bread is light and beautiful.
Like that bread. No?
While I'm here, before I go to Moe's Burgers, have a look at this.
We got buffet going on. Let's see what they got. Yeah, look at that shit.
This is Japanese food.
Get the fuck.
Japanese.
That ain't no real Japanese. That's like some fucking American.
No, it
Japanese.
is. It is Japanese. What you could tell when they've got.
They ain't eating that in Japan though.
Yes, they do. Yes, to be serious, they do. This is because Japan's only 3 hour flight away, 2 to 3 hours, and a lot of these are owned by Japanese because they come here because it's so cheap to open a business, and so these are authentic. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
like Chinese. That's like Chinese places here. That ain't no authentic. That's American Chinese. That ain't real Chinese.
Oh,
But they're owned by
yes, yeah, I
Chinese people. But that ain't
suppose.
real though.
Okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
suppose you could say. Yes, so it's
Yeah.
a bit of, yeah, I suppose you're right. Okay, I'm right
Yeah.
next to Moe's Burgers, and I'm going to hang up in about, I'll let you know when to kick me off. Now, Moe's Burgers,
Oh, look, they ripped off the fucking Burger King font, and they put it in
Motherfuckers.
green.
I tell you what, the
Motherfucker.
burgers are
Yeah.
so light and fluffy and tasty. Taste-wise, I'm telling you, I'm a food critic. I don't give nines out of 10 easy. I don't give 9s out of 10 easy. This is
So
a
we're gonna call
Japanese
you
chain, you
fucking.
know.
We're gonna call you Siskel from now on. The fucking food critic. Siskel.
Siskel and Ebert
Yeah,
over
so
here.
Yeah, Siskel and
this
Ebert
is
over here.
Thumbs
Fucking
up
giving
your
ratings
Japanese
out.
chain, burger chain, Japanese burger chain. Yeah, the
Yes,
burgers
tastes
are
like shit. Yeah.
fantastic. I'm telling you, have a look at the a bit closer. I
Look at
had
that.
today. I
Yeah.
had
Oh,
a
that shit look good. Yeah.
ebi katsu burger, and then I had look. They've even
Katsu.
got burgers. They've got burgers with rice instead of bread patties.
Oh, hell no.
Buns. Yeah,
How much
Hell
was
no.
fucking? How much was
it's
Kenny?
good.
How much was Kenny or Aiden charging for hot dogs?
It was a cheap. It was a cheap lunch. Only cost me
Yeah.
$5 Australian.
Suck
Five
Oh, that's
dollars
not bad.
Australian. I tell you
Huh?
what. I
That ain't
tell you
bad.
what. If I got a quick half an hour, I'll be jabbing pretty furiously because I got to run to the airport.
Jesus.
See you later. All right.
Aiden got stabbed 37 times. Fucking
Yeah.
Colbert, like Colbert. We're gonna call you Coldberger
Cold,
from now on.
Yeah.
cold-blooded
Yeah,
murder.
Tony
Call me the
Coldberger over here, stabbing everything.
Cold burger. Hey,
Yeah.
and call me the. Agent said he nicknamed me the Cobra, not
The
the Cold
Cobra.
Burger, the Cobra. You know what
The
that means?
Cobra.
I jab at an equal pace,
Jab at that.
mate. I tell you what. Anyway, boys, listen. Pleasure, comment. See you.
All right, Tony.
That's right. Yeah,
All right,
but
brother.
sad
Later, man.
news. I love my angel, but it's sad what happened. I hope
Wait,
everything
what happened?
works
What
out.
are you talking about? What happened to her?
I want.
Huh? What happened?
You know where he's walking back to, right?
Yeah, he's going to pick up Aiden for lunch.
He's going back in that direction.
Yeah, for sure. What is he talking about though? What happened? What happened to
Mean,
Angel?
boy? You don't know
What are you
what
talking
happened,
about?
boy? You
No,
didn't
what
hear me
happened?
ranting and raving for the past fucking 20 minutes?
No, right? Just come on when I fucking said what's up in the chat.
Son of a bitch. I don't know the particulars, but apparently, what I've been saying
Huh.
for the past month, this guy was gonna turn on her.
Who?
It's not gonna look good. The guy, he's my best friend for the past 6 months. Let's celebrate.
Oh yeah.
Hashtag. Huh?
How'd he turn on her? What did he do? I need to hear about this.
I don't know. I guess he got mad at something, and I guess she put her foot down or something, and he didn't like that. So now he's mouthing off all over the place. I hear.
Well, I seen something that popped up. Like he was talking shit about Edwin or something, but that's not what you're talking about. Something else.
Oh, I heard that too. Yeah.
Oh, so is that what you're talking about, or something else happened
I
on top of that?
guess I don't know. I guess whatever happened in the past 24 hours, that's all combined. I guess.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. That didn't take long, huh?
Maybe it's always over Edwin. Remember they were fighting over Edwin. Remember what Edwin said? And they were fighting with Angela and shit. Remember?
This is a family show.
Why the fuck they fight over this guy?
Mrs. Angel, let me repeat.
Blessings.
This is a family show for your father.
Caltacula.
Yeah.
What up, Gay Unc?
Unbelievable.
Yo, Gay Unc, you missed it, bro. What the fuck?
What?
Gay Unc
Oh,
is here.
Gay Unc,
He just missed it.
Yeah, you missed another lady boy. Buick's on the hunt at the fucking airport trying to pick up a fucking companion for the flight.
He's going back to bag the number.
Yeah, he ain't right, man.
Yo, go rewind it like fucking 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
I think he was trying to find out if fucking Aiden could fit in a suitcase so we could smuggle him into the fucking hotel or something.
What a name, huh? Aiden?
Yeah, he could put him right in the suitcase and roll him in there and shit without nobody knowing nothing.
It's one of those scooter ones. So you sit on a little pink scooter and they fucking ride around the airport on that thing.
Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
can't
saying.
miss my flight. Yeah.
Put him in there, roll him right around, right through fucking baggage claim and everything. Bring him right on a plane with him. Bring him home to fucking Australia. Smuggler. He's an international smuggler of Chinese or
Yeah,
Filipino men, whatever the fuck.
he's got a backyard filled with ladyboys.
Yeah, yeah. He got them all dressed up and shit, and flowers and shit, and nice skirts. He ain't right, man.
Cutting up fruits and shit. Fucking.
Nah,
You
Buick's the best, man.
hungry?
He's a character, boy.
No, yeah.
He's a riot.
Thank God for Buick. Thank God.
He knows where to find these fucking trans, though, huh? He picks
I
a
don't
night
know if
out,
he's
man.
attracted to them or they attract him. I don't know.
It's like a moth to a flame when there's a
Yeah.
lady boy around. Buick's fucking in there, boy.
He
The
zeroes in right
funniest
in.
part, yeah, the funniest part is when he asked him, no disrespect, but are you a lady boy? It's like, Tony, did you really have to ask him? You know what I
Oh,
mean?
he has
Like,
no qualms about that. How does it
yeah,
feel to be a third world citizen with no
yeah.
rights and civil?
I took one look at that fucking the eyebrows and that forehead, and I said, that's a fucking man, baby. That's a
Oh
man.
yeah.
They had a strong forehead, you know?
Hold on, need a baby. Need a baby. What's up,
Need a
Nita?
baby.
She said he's talking about Lee having cancer. He's saying Edwin is a creepy pedo and F him.
Mm.
He's saying Edwin is a creepy pedo. Damn.
So I wonder what happens now. Like, does she go back and tell everybody that we were, everybody was right and she was wrong? I got a feeling she doesn't.
No, there's no accountability. They just move on like nothing happened. And then the next asshole comes around, maybe even worse. And
Mm.
then, she teams up with him because she's just a bad judge of character,
Well, listen, I don't know. The guy, he ain't done nothing to me, but I never engaged with the guy. I don't fucking know. But I think everybody saw kind of, what was gonna happen, what was going on. So I just
Oh,
think I just think it's funny.
he gave her an ultimatum.
Who did?
I guess the guy, JT, he gave her an ultimatum. A
Oh
lady named
shit!
Leanne, unmod a lady named Leanne, or he was leaving.
Look at Nita's comment. What's up, Steve? Thank you, Steve.
Thank you so
Good
much,
to see you,
Steve.
Steve.
I appreciate you, Steve.
Mucho gracias.
Mucho dinero. She lost over 300 members. Wait, what? What? Because she basically said F him, so he's taking all his people back.
Wow.
God giveth, God taketh away.
And that's
Damn.
what were they paying, like $5-10 a month, something like that?
I heard it was 10.
Damn, that's 3,000.
No, they was making buku bucks over there. She was bragging. 600
Three,
members.
yeah, 300 members and any donations. You're talking about a big hit. That's
I
a
think she was
fucking
telling Angela, "You're just jealous."
yeah.
I know she was trying to warn you that
Yeah. I think she was trying to be a friend.
Yeah.
Imagine
think of
that,
that?
man.
Yeah, imagine that.
that.
You ever think of
Imagine people called you up and said, "Hey, we just want to give you a heads up and a warning about somebody. Get out of there now before this shit hits the fan. It's only gonna get worse from here." They was jealous. He made me laugh. He was so funny.
Yeah, he made me
Oh
laugh.
my god.
All
He
the
was a great.
scumbags make her laugh.
Yeah. Funny how that works, right? God forbid anybody was trying to just give you a heads up and fucking help you out and shit. We were scumbags. We were jealous or something. Like, gee, people out here are fucking sick, dude. They really are. Everybody's jealous of fucking everybody or something. It's hilarious, man. Like, people got fucking zero fucking self-awareness. Delusional motherfuckers, dude. Fucking delusional. It's contagious.
Yeah. And when you tell them, hey, this guy's no good, what does she do? She doubles down.
No,
Oh,
unreal.
hold on. They got somebody just sent me something. Hold on. Fuck is this? Hold on. Fuck is this?
He said the guy. Is that Renee Reens? The guy Reens, Renee, I don't know, whatever that is. Kids are you know what? Because you give them steroids. The fuck you talking about?
It's not working. What does this guy say? Hold on. He said
Yeah,
that guy Renee's kids are. You know what? What? Because it gives him. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Somebody's gonna have to explain that when I'm confused.
Yeah.
Hey, so somebody else in the chat.
Thank you, Jay Dams. His friend said Marla is a shit co-host. No, I think she's pretty good for a co-host. You know, she knows her role. She talks that gangster shit. I think we lost Common, man. God damn it. I can't hear him. Can you hear him? Can you hear me? Press 1 if you could hear me. Somebody press 1 if you could hear me, please. Thank you, Jay Dam. Steve. What up, Joey Frakes? The Winja has that polar bear disease. Oh, I mean, she's bipolar. Ooh, she's cold, man. All right. So you hear me. All right, we got to give him a new link. Old link is bad. Give him a new one. With the old and with the new. That's life. That's what people say. Teaming up with a lowlife in April, shot down in May. And one day, maybe she's gonna change her tune. Yo.
Yeah, my bad. Somebody's trying to call my fucking phone.
What up,
That shit.
Carlos?
God damn it. What are we talking about now?
It's crazy ass bullshit. Making bad choices. Not learning from past lessons.
Oh, you know what it is?
Yeah.
She's talking about the guy that does the show with Paps there.
The guy
Remember he
that
used to
did
come
a
over
show
here
with Pat.
fucking yeah. Remember? The fucking Renee or whatever the fuck his name is. Renee something. I forget what his handle used to be. Cali something. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, yeah, okay. I know. Yeah. What about him? What happened?
I think that Nitta was saying that he made a comment about him. That's what that comment was about, saying something about steroids or whatever. He's talking about him or something, I think.
Oh,
Because that's
Jesus.
Pap's co-host. He's fighting with Paps or something too, right?
Well, he said something stupid about Paps.
Yeah.
He said something about it. The guy's just going through a traumatic experience, and this guy's talking like, one of those shock jock radio hosts. Like, oh, I hope he bleeds out of his ass and dies. Rah. That's so funny, isn't it? Oh.
He said that he called Edwin a pedo, said Marla told him she makes 350. I don't believe Marla would ever discuss that with him. 350 what? What is 350? She makes 350 from what?
Per episode.
$350?
Yeah, per episode.
Where do you see that?
I just added that in there.
Oh.
But he called Edwin a pedo, said Marla told him she makes 350, which I don't believe Marla would discuss that with him. I don't know 350 on what basis, but maybe 350,000 a year.
What are you talking about, Mo? 350 what? $350 for the whole month? Or for like what is the 350? What do you mean? I'm confused.
From the show's profits.
He makes $350 a month from the whole thing? Hey, what's up, Vegas Pete? Yeah, I was in the chat trying to ask Casman some questions, but he didn't want to answer them.
Thank you, Templar. $350 a month.
Wow, she's getting abused. $350 a month. That's like fucking, what is that? $30 a show?
Hold on.
She makes $30. So she gets paid like $2.80 an hour.
I'm not good at
It's a
math.
good gig. Huh?
It's not bad.
Yeah, that ain't bad, right? Yeah, working.
$87 a week.
Killing it.
Shit. What up, Terrence? He said he talked to Marla on the phone and she told him she's on her way out because basically Angel always has the same bullshit going on, just different people.
Yeah, we got to get a hashtag free fucking
Free
Marla, like
Marla?
gay unks. Yeah, free Marla hashtag.
Free Murder Marla.
He said she's running a plantation.
What was her name? Murder 187. Yeah, Free Murder 187. Free Marla. Damn. Is she gonna? No, I'm telling you, that's it, man. That's it. I might have to quit YouTube if Marla and Angel break up. That's it, man.
You're out of here.
Yeah, I've seen it all. I might stick around just to see the aftermath. See Marla
Well,
start her own channel talking shit like, yeah, fuck y'all. Remember that time you was motherfucking yeah. Remember that?
yeah. Well,
That'd be cool.
Robin's one of the last people standing right now. Her and fucking Colonel Paps over there.
That's it.
She's doing good, man. She's doing good.
Yeah, I think Leo will be the last man standing.
And not even because it's anything good, just because he fucking,
Well, out of respect for the father.
he needs to be a simp.
Out of respect for the father. The name holds weight. Some people die.
Mo put a link in the thing. She's asking if it works. There's something she's trying to drop. I don't know what that is though.
The other link didn't work for me. Let me see.
I'm trying to call my phone. I'm on a fucking show. I know you're watching, so fucking
Oh, here we
stupid
go.
to call me now.
Fuck that dirty old fucking man. Fuck Puerto Rico. Fuck him. I've been wanting to say that now for 6 fucking months. That dirty old fuck. Who the fuck wears a suit in Puerto Rico at 9 o'clock at night if they're not fucking running the country? Are you out of your fucking mind? Fuck him. I heard he's a fucking half a pedophile anyway. That's why he left the United States. Now, whether or not that's true or not, nothing against Angel Gotti. She can like him. Doesn't mean I have to. He says nice things about her father. God bless him. But just because he quotes the Bible and says hello to everybody, he didn't say hello to me for fucking 6 months, and I was fucking doing more over there than he was. Fuck it with Jim and Ed. I hope the next fucking hurricane that goes through Puerto Rico sucks that motherfucker up and drops him back in India. How about that?
Jesus.
Well, for people like Angela, the co-defendant, I stood by and watched that motherfucker say hello to haters in the chat, people that disliked her in the chat. God bless those people in the chat, and never once until about a week ago did he even say hello to me. Edward G.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he does say hello to neo-Nazi scumbags and shit, but I don't hold it against Edwin. I don't get all hot and bothered and worked up about it like this guy. This guy's very upset that Edwin didn't say hello to him. Edwin's a very important guy, and it upsets him that he didn't say hello.
Well, it is disrespectful for people not to say fucking hello. There was somebody on here doing that shit. They had to get the business.
I think we
had to get dealt with.
I think we taught them a lesson, and they know better now. They know to say hello to these people.
Well, apparently they ain't get the message over on her show because all the guy needed to do was say fucking hello, show a little decency around here. They wouldn't be in a situation.
Hello!
Hello! The family show!
This is a family channel! As you
Crazy fucking bastard.
Everybody! Yeah. Well, fuck. Shit never stops. So good. See what happens now. This guy's very upset. Sounds like he's very upset.
Red the Black Ginger. That's a funny name. What's up?
What up, Black Ginger boy? Kasparoza boy. What up, Kaz? Someone go shake Edwin. You don't see him, boy? He's speaking.
Oh, okay, I see it. What up, Kaz?
Espanol. Que bonita bandera. What the fuck does that mean? The beautiful bandit?
Hello, pretty something fucking. Oh shit. Hey, I gotta drop the link for me in a second. I gotta call my boy back right quick.
All right.
I'll be right back.
All right. Think I need this shit more? But yeah. So this is very interesting, man. See how shit, 1 minute she's celebrating their friendship, how close they are. 6 months of fucking beautiful fun and laughter and friendship and no drama. And he turns at the drop of a dime over taking away somebody's rent. Some people on here are like that, If you don't take away that guy's rent, I'm not going to be your friend. They do that shit. Grown adults. Worried about who has a wrench because of their personal beefs. You know what I'm saying? What up, SBK? Good to see you, brother. Hey, yo. JT is a racist grifter, and they backed him on all his shit. So F him. Some people got to learn the hard way, man. Some people don't learn. And then when you try to guide them, you know, she had friends trying to guide her and say, hey, man, it's not a good look. Stay away from this guy. This guy's no good. Oh, just because he told me that, I'm going to do the opposite because that's what I do. Somebody else would have done the same thing. And I'm going to do it because I'm stupid. I think MRE would have been a fucking lesson to her, you know, a very big lesson. Stay away from these fucking trolls on the internet. Now, she didn't get the fucking memo. Yo, who's this, man?
Yo,
What up?
that's me.
No, I know.
Oh, what the fuck is this avatar guy? What is that? A fucking cigar box or something? What the fuck is that thing? I don't even know where that came from. Yeah,
You been had that.
I did?
I thought at first I thought it was like the fucking book of law, like a law book, and and some
Oh no, I
glasses
don't
on
even know
top
what.
of it, like, you know, common sense. You got common knowledge.
Oh yeah, I did that on purpose.
Oh, so it's a purposeful thing.
I'm gonna now it is. I definitely have no idea where that come from.
It's got a higher meaning, you know.
Yeah, makes sense.
MRE is getting his best SS uniform ready. He's about to get another dinner invite. Guess who's back? It's bizarre. Puerto Rico's nice. I've been there three times. A couple or three times. Anyway, I don't know.
I don't know, but there's some real fucking clowns on this fucking YouTube thing. Let me tell you, man. Some real fucking betas, bro.
What did I
I don't know if
miss?
I don't know if I'm gonna get into it. Let's see. No.
Oh, what? Something's going on? Something else is going on?
Yeah, what's on?
Oh, shit.
Motherfuckers think they're cute.
Fuck, man. Hope they're not fucking with me.
No.
All right. Well, maybe you'll tell me later. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Itty bitty baby. I don't know, man. I want to gloat it, but I feel bad about it. It's not good to gloat, man. You know, like.
What about the whole angel thing?
Yeah, you know, I saw
Karma.
this coming, man. I knew it, man. I said it's not gonna last past the summer, man. Summertime shit goes down.
Well, yeah, I'm not surprised. You know, just look at the fucking history. That's why I said before. I don't know why Colonel Paps thinks he's fucking special, bro. Like, that shit can't happen to him. She's done it to everybody.
Oh, it don't even matter. 10 years, 15 years, that shit don't mean nothing. Shit. So, I guess he's in for the long haul, you know. Well, that day will come, you know.
Yeah, it didn't take long. Didn't take fucking long.
More than most called it. All
We've been
right, fine.
saying what 3.5 years now, or something.
What? Oh, about Paps?
No, just about her.
Oh, yeah. Well, she don't learn.
We were
This is a
we were the
rerun.
first ones. We were the first ones that got it, basically.
Yeah.
You know, we got fucking shitted on and everything because we tried giving her a heads up about the fucking Nazi diddler over there, and fucking we were the bad guys,
Yeah, she took
scumbags.
it like we attacked her or something. We were trying to look out for her. Like, hey, you know, this guy's no good. Look at this shit.
I ain't fucking looking out for nobody. Fucking no modern motherfuckers' favors, ungrateful motherfuckers, man. You know,
Yeah.
delusional. Everybody got their own version of fucking alternative history, apparently.
Oh, yeah. And there's
It's
no
incredible.
changing that, you know. So I've come to accept it. And it is what it is. But, you know, this ain't nothing but a rerun to me, man. I've seen her do this at least 2-3 times now. In 2-3 years.
More than that. There's 3 people in the chat it's happened to.
Shit.
You know?
She ended a 12-year friendship for a guy who she dedicated a 6-month friendship live stream to, and he basically said, F you, biatch. Damn. JT's doing a show reviewing every Mickey Rourke movie ever made.
Shit.
Oh, so she's going to be watching, he's going to be watching Bullet with Tupac Shakur. And
The
Mickey
wrestler.
Rourke. And the wrestlers. Fuck. That's rough.
Maybe Paps could talk about it on his wrestling channel.
Yeah, they could do like a review. Cisco and Ebert. They sit
Yeah.
together in the fucking
Or-
chair. And,
Review with a wrestler.
I love this scene, dude. He's very in the moment, dude.
Looks real, dude.
Look at his eyes, dude. Fuck.
The poor innocent fucking grandma. Poor me. You know?
Yeah. Well, that shit's out the
Unbelievable.
window. I mean, fuck. What's she gonna do now? I guess she's just gonna move on with the people she got, right?
Oh yeah, she ain't gonna miss a beat. It's just gonna turn into, you know, I'm just trying to support my friends. I don't need these people, you know, the usual shit, man.
But if that guy had a following and they're gone, and
Well,
she
most
fucked
of the
up
people are
follow-
with him, no? Didn't he bring all them people over there from his fucking his shit?
I guess so. If her members got cut in half,
Yeah, I
what
mean,
shit.
didn't
That's a
think
pretty
that one
loyal
through,
fan
huh?
base, huh?
I said, I guess that she didn't think that one through, huh?
No.
But the thing is, though, is like, but you know, what do you expect? Like, if somebody, you know, he kind of had leverage over her in that aspect where, you know, she was getting all these memberships and doing all these shows, getting people and donators like that because he was bringing a lot of them. I would say probably 70-80% of them over there.
Well, he
You know
took
what I
over
mean?
the show too. Yeah.
Yeah. He kind of bulldogged his way in there, and then look what happened. So he kind of has her by the balls, so to speak, because if he can take his people back and he's responsible for you doing good on here, and then y'all got to fight, he takes his people back, you're in a fucking pretty bad spot, no? And
Yeah.
then meanwhile, you spit in the face of the people who were your friends that, you know, actually did have your back and supported you and shit, and now you don't have them either. So that was fucking brilliant.
Shit.
I guess that family just wasn't made out to be bosses, you know what I mean? They just didn't have that boss mentality, and they got the soldier mentality and shit. You got to be able to think outside the box and control your people, not get played, you know?
Yeah. God damn it.
Crazy, bro.
Sorry, I just got distracted.
What happened?
This shit's not. Hold on. Oh, that's why. Motherfucker.
What happened?
Some guy in the chat. I don't know what the fuck. Dr. Richard Dick. She needs meds. I'm a doctor. I know. I don't know. When they come in here and start saying sup, like when they say sup, I take that as aggressive. I'm like, oh, I'm waiting for the insult, you know. Sup, you know.
Yeah, there's only so many people that say that word sup too.
Sup, cuz. Him?
Up, cuz. Nah.
Nah. Sup.
But he does too.
Yeah. Nah, man.
Interesting.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be good for her, man. For a while.
And what, this happened today, like earlier today or tonight or
I
something?
guess I heard about it today, yeah. Maybe
Damn.
last night, I don't know. I heard about it today.
But how did the whole thing start? But like the Edwin, like it started, like he said something to him or something. Like why did he just spaz out on that guy one day?
Shit, he probably didn't say hello and he just fucking had enough.
Ugh.
Like, who are you not to say hello to me? Yeah.
Oh, Mo said last night.
Oh, this happened last night.
Oh, okay.
This happened on a show, or this happened?
Well, where else would it
behind the
happen?
scenes? I guess.
Obviously, it happened on the show because everybody saw her. No.
So Angel and him had a big blowout. Well, he said, "Fuck you, I'm out of here." I want to hear that. Somebody send me a clip of that. Fuck
Oh
you.
yeah, do
Fuck
they?
this
Yeah,
show.
they must have that then, right?
There's got to be that.
Unless the gym guy did a show on his own channel and she just saw it and fucking then it happened afterwards. I don't know. I have no idea. Somebody gonna have to fill us in. But it seems like everybody knows about it. Must have been public, or on the pay things. People got memberships or something. I don't know.
On a different show, he went at her for 2 hours while she was doing her show with her sister.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Wait, whose sister? Oh, Angel's sister, you mean?
Let me see. Hold on.
Hey,
Sure,
stop talking in
Angel's
riddles,
sister.
god damn it. We need the scoop, man. What the fuck is going on over here?
I'll take the abuse. I deserve it, but Edwin does not. If you sat by while that man was slandered, stay away from me. Angela, shut the fuck up. I didn't lie. Go back and check your text messages. Don't make me show them. I'm not a rat.
Wah.
Yo,
Oh,
what up, brother?
she had Victoria on her show last night. Ginger Black said.
What
Who's
up,
that?
Gunsmoke? What up, Common?
This shit's hilarious,
Who's that?
bro. This is my man.
Carlos?
Yeah,
Oh, your phone sounds different, bro. You get a different phone or using a computer or something? Your voice
new
sounds different.
phone, a new phone, bro.
It makes your voice sound way fucking different, man.
HD
Yeah.
quality.
It's like
Nah,
deep.
they
It's
had
like
a
it sounds deeper now.
yes. This phone rocks. The other one I had was a
Oh,
fucking piece of shit.
oh no, now you're good. Now it sounds like you. Would you just do? Would you change something?
No, I got to get used to holding it, so I covered the mic on it.
Oh, that's what it was then. Yeah, you were sounding like deeper, like kind of like lower tone and shit. Now it sounds regular. Yeah, you must have your hand on this shit or something. Yeah, what's going down though? What's the word, man? You know, you got the scoop for us or what? We need the tea.
Oh yeah, give us the tea, man. Spill
Yeah,
the tea,
well,
boy.
it's the normal shit that goes on with this community with this shit with the wrenches. You know, they want to attack people because certain people when they chat with wrenches, the same bullshit. So he didn't like this girl Leanne that's from his community, and he wanted her wrench pulled. And I guess Mickey Rourke wouldn't pull the wrench, so that was the initiation of the falling out. But I guess the cherry on top was the fact that she didn't bring him up on that panel yesterday when her sister was up there. And who the fuck would bring this low life douchebag to talk to her sister? She knows that he's a low life, he's disrespectful. So he got butthurt because he wasn't allowed to talk to Vicky Gotti.
Oh, that's what it's over.
Wow.
Yeah, that's part
Oh
of it.
my god.
Yeah, he was talking about I could have went up there, I would have made a great show and this and this and that. Because he's a narcissist. He thinks he's the greatest thing, since sliced bread. So
Yeah.
but it's an
Right.
accumulation of things, and we knew they will fall out eventually because they all trying to control shit. And he's a douchebag. He don't have no loyalty. His loyalty is a dollar sign.
And she's supposed to
Right.
know these things. She's supposed to see that a mile away,
That's
Ray Charles could have told you, man, what was up,
that's the thing. And we all know up here how she is. It doesn't matter what you do, what you've done in your past, none of that. If you're okay with her, she will back all your bullshit until you're not useful anymore. She downplayed him being a racist, him attacking children, attacking disability. Bro, he was fucking making fun of Paps on the goddamn screen about his fucking asshole cancer. And she shrugged it off and was like, that's just who he is. So it went south, and now she's trying to not downplay it, but she knew exactly what he was. She's always known this. She plays the dumb role very, very well, even though she is, but she knows what he was.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the telltale sign of what she truly thinks about him is the fact that he wouldn't let her up there with her sister.
Exactly.
Because as soon as he started saying them, crazy comments and shit, or probably asking her about Carmine or something like that, or whatever the fuck, that it was going to reflect on her, and her sister was going to be like, who the fuck is this? You on here doing YouTube? But this who you do YouTube with? You know what I mean?
It's crazy. Yeah.
So the
But he
fact she
can't
wouldn't even
help
bring
it.
him up there says a lot. That's
Yeah.
telling.
She knew what time it was. Listen, he was on the live with her one night, and I guess Victoria was in there walking through the kitchen, and he seen her and was like, "Hey, who's that?" You know, he's just a fucking douchebag, a lowlife. That's her daughter, jerk off. That's who that is. You know who that is. But that's who he is. He's a fucking lowlife. He sat up there. He said all those racist things. That's why people over here, poor Marla, she must be heartbroken because that was her love. Marla sat up there laughing and cackling to all his fucking racist fucking bullshit. That's why I call Marla Oreo. She sat there and entertained all of that shit. So did Paps. All of them allowed him to do all that shit. So they're all this feeling sorry for them after the fact. Fuck them all.
Yeah, that's crazy. And yeah, listen, like I said, I don't know much about the fucking guy or whatever, but you know, I never engaged with him. I had nothing to fucking do with him, so I don't really care one way or another. I just find it fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
It is hilarious because he's not done. He's a narcissist, so he's far from done throwing his shots at her. You know, and you know she's gonna respond.
I wonder if he was expecting to fucking get a check cut to him and shit. You know what I mean?
He's bragging about how much money he brought to the channel and all of this shit is all about money. See, what it is that he needs
He wanted a
them.
piece of that.
Yeah, he needs them. He can't have a YouTube channel. So he needs her show to go over there and do it. Look, all that shit jumped down. He was over there and Jesse Ross fucking using her show to fucking voice all his shit. That's what he does, you know, because he can't have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, why can't he have one though?
Because he's a despicable motherfucker. See, on the OTT, they allow to do anything. It's kind of like Rumble. They could put up naked pictures. They could put up pictures of kids, penis, whatever you can imagine that you'd get fucking struck on YouTube for, they could do it on the OTT. That's why he stays over there. He ain't allowed on OTT over here on YouTube because he's despicable. You see what he did to Maureen? He went on her show and put up a penis on the screen. That's just who he is.
He put his prick on there?
No, he put a picture of some black man's penis that he had put up on the OTT earlier, and they were laughing about it. Then he decided to go to her show and bomb her.
Oh shit! All right.
Jesus Christ.
He's horrible. You know, you're gonna make fun of fucking whether people like Angela or not. You're gonna make fun of a handicapped kid, and then you're gonna make fun of Maureen's child. Like it's all cool. Like that's the norm. Why? Because he's a low-life douchebag degenerate.
And that's who she wants to be friends with. That's who she's celebrating her 6 months of friendship with. You know, I mean.
So are you telling me there's not going to be a 1-year anniversary show?
Who knows? They might make up again. They gotta have the makeup too. That's what a lot of people do around here. They have the makeup.
Fuck.
And then they go on for a few months and then they fight again, you know.
We know that's a great possibility. Look, Wells, you know how this community is. You know, you got people that sit there and attack your family for a whole year, and then they tell you sorry, and you kumbaya, you hug them and kiss them, and they become your new crush. You can't make this shit up.
Well, I believe what Nita just said is exactly what it is too.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. They made a fortune, bro. You know what's that? $30 a pop on the OTT. He's raking it in. Why? Because you're taking money from the not so intelligent. Got people eating sticks of butter, doing all this recon.
How many
stuff.
people does he get? How many people does he get on that thing you're talking about there?
Somebody was saying it's something like 1,500 in that motherfucker. So that adds up.
At $30 a pop, that's fucking. Yeah, that's fucking 4,500, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good money coming in. Plus, he gets them to donate.
45,000. Sorry.
Yeah. Plus, he
That'd
gets them to donate
a month.
Yeah. Plus, they donate while they're there. So yeah, he's got it's lucrative for him, and that's why he stays there. That's why it's easy for him to come to a channel, buy a whole bunch of fucking subs, so I'm gonna act like he's fucking making your channel the greatest. Half those fucking shits he bought himself for that fucking show. You know, it's all great.
But my whole thing is this, right? if he actually had, 1,500 people paying $30 a month, that's $45,000 a month. Why would he even need to be over on YouTube or an Angel Show or nothing if he's making that kind of fucking money? Why would you even do that?
Spread the wings, reach out, plus the
Oh,
name.
more people? Yeah, get more
Yeah, plus
people.
it's also the name. Listen, how many of them people they go to her chat because they think that she's her dad? Come on. you know?
Well, I
They want
remember
to
the telltale sign, the funniest shit is when he first showed up in the community. I remember like one of the first times he was on there, he brought up John Gotti the fourth boxing match with Floyd, and he was saying, Angel, I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy before, if there's any relation or anything, but do you know there's a great boxer out there that just fought Mayweather. His name's Gotti too. Do you have any relation to him? And she's like, that's my nephew. Oh my God, that's your nephew? Get the fuck out of here. Like he didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. That shit was
No, he
fucking.
was preying
That
on
shit
her,
was.
man. He found
Yeah,
somebody
he
he
was.
thought was stupid, and,
Yeah,
and he used it.
I definitely think he knew she was an easy link and Mark to get on there and fucking grab the link and start shit for
Took
sure.
over the whole fucking show.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
hey, listen, at the same time, the guy does fucking draw a crowd, and people do follow him, may it be good or bad. I mean, fuck, he definitely does that shit
Well,
on
he
here,
knows
that's
how
for
to talk
sure.
that slick shit,
Yeah.
He's a real slick talking motherfucker. So
Oh yeah, he's fast talking
he's
with it.
got the gift of gab, yeah.
Yeah, no, he definitely has a gift for talking, and obviously the guy's got to be somewhat intelligent for the little quips and shit that he comes up with on the fly. Like, you can't be stupid to come up with shit like that, So he definitely ain't a dummy. I know that. He probably the smartest one over there.
yeah.
Shit.
They have Maureen said he says that they have over 800 members
But he's banned on YouTube. I don't understand.
advertising and stealing chat participants for us. Oh, I see. I got you.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. He probably goes from, community to community and infiltrates and gets more people to sign up.
Exactly.
And that's why I said the guy's not fucking stupid. I'm telling you, like he's not dumb, that guy.
Nah.
You have to have some level, at least upper higher intelligence to come back with the little clips and shit that he comes up with and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So he definitely knows what he's fucking doing. He
Yeah,
saw Mark.
he's a piece of shit. But even him, I laughed a little bit. I wasn't laughing at Edwin and shit like that because Edwin is Edwin. But he was going at Kylie G's last night, and I was fucking dying.
Oh yeah, what was he saying?
He was just ripping him about his eyebrows. But he had him all he's another master information getter, and he's usually wrong. But he had Cali G's as a millionaire and this and that. He was just ripping him apart.
Well, the guy said he drove a taxi for a living or something.
Yeah, I know. He was saying, oh, Cali G's was a big time heroin dealer. He wasn't. He sold weed.
Yeah. If that guy tried selling dope, he'd be out of the game by like day 3 after he got robbed 87 times.
Oh my God. But it's far from over because he's not gonna stop. He's gonna keep bouncing from these channels to channels and let him jump on and throw his little shots. Because now he's basically saying all the issues that he had while he was there. And why the fuck you stood there? You
Listen,
just bought.
I wish I could show a text or whatever. I have to ask the person, but you should see the text I sent somebody when he first started coming on here, and you should see what's going on right now, and not tell me that I fucking called it from the beginning, because it's literally. I'm gonna get the text, man. I'm gonna show it to you with the date and the time, everything. I'll post it.
Oh, I believe you. Like, because you're sharp. Like those who are sharp spotted him a mile away. Even the ones in Troll Army that she's fighting with spotted him off rip. His game and everything that he did. So a lot of people already had his ass figured out. And don't get it twisted. She knew exactly what he was. She could downplay it all she wants. She made excuses for it. They all made excuses for it. They all did. Even Paps. He making fun of Paps's cancer, and Paps is up there. Paps is on the live with her. He's telling her, I don't want to talk to JT because that shit is just not funny and this and that. And she tells him, well, that's just who he is. You know that's who he is. And 2 days later, Paps is up there on the live with him. So, you know, I don't got no sympathy for none of them. They're all full of shit.
Carlos, I tried to tell Angel. She would not listen.
Oh God!
Can you show us the suit? What color suit you got on tonight?
It's a
No,
white fit.
I cannot.
White.
It's at the dry cleaners.
Yeah, right. It's in his
What do you-
backyard on a fucking string.
What are you wearing? One of them fucking Hulk Hogan spandex joints?
No, but my bow tie is dirty.
What does it smell like? Shit? I wipes his ass with that thing.
This guy's eating Cheerios or some shit.
Fucking dirty bastard.
Angel! Angel! I'm sorry. I fucked up your friendships. May God bless you and your chat. Roses for everyone.
Angel, I would like to invite your friend, the Puerto Rican Day Parade, every June.
June.
Isn't that Pride Month?
Gunsmoke
He's gonna
cannot
celebrate.
go because he's half Dominican.
I can't.
Yeah, they're gonna celebrate fucking Juneteenth together.
Celebrate Juneteenth. Imagine Angel celebrating Juneteenth.
Puerto Rican lives matter.
I bet when Carlos has to go to like not Carlos, sorry. When Edwin has to go to a fucking wedding or like some really important event, he probably wears like sweatpants and a fucking t-shirt with holes in it, and the rest of the time he's wearing a fucking 12-piece suit.
He just dresses up
Angel.
for when he calls
Yeah,
it
he
Angel
dresses.
show.
He dresses up to go to the
I
grocery
would like
store.
to invite you to my niece's wedding in Mayagüez.
And her quinceañera.
No, they're having a bat mitzvah.
The after party
Yeah,
will
right.
be in San Juan.
Definitely, he ain't having no fucking bar mitzvahs, that guy.
Yeah, they're gonna get him a bat mitzvah and a couple fucking dreidels and shit like that. You know,
Nah, he
good
might get
fucking
kicked
time.
out of the troll chat over there. MRE might ban him. You had a bar mitzvah? You simp?
In my culture, we have quinceañeras.
What a fucking character, bro.
Quinceañeras for everybody. I love you. Your father.
Yeah, that guy's he's fucking strange, that motherfucker.
She attracts those type of people.
He loves everybody. You know, he wants to love everybody. Everybody. You know how that shit goes.
Well, he didn't say hello to JT. He don't love everybody. He don't come around here fucking spreading no shit. I don't even think I saw him on Christmas morning, this motherfucker.
Yeah, he ain't coming over here giving any donations and fucking charity over here, you know.
But no, he
can't like
brings up
everybody that
MRE
much.
as a son, yeah.
MRE is like a song to me. Fucking
I mean, what a nut.
This guy's out of his fucking mind. We are going to hang out on Saturday and burn a cross in his lawn. We're gonna have a bonfire.
We will have a float in the next National Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Who's to say this is wrong? Only God can tell you if this is wrong or not.
I bet that guy fucking when he wakes up pops out of a coffin.
That's what I imagine, yeah.
I think he sleeps in a fucking coffin, that guy.
Probably
He
does.
hangs
With respect.
upside down. Believe me, I know.
He's a fucking bat. He hangs upside down in that fucking closet.
He crosses his arms and shit.
Yeah, across the
gentleman.
clothing fucking rail.
He sleeps like a gentleman.
You see, like right now, you probably have people saying, you know, they're making fun. This is busting balls. What that clown was doing was calling that man a pedo without no proof. Like, you can't do that shit. You just can't.
No, it's
Angel-
mildly humorous, but no,
Angel
we can't.
knows how to pick her co-hosts.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Neo-Nazis.
Yeah, exactly,
Trolls.
Gay Young. They've had him preparing for the last like fucking 27 months. One day they're just gonna fucking close the thing and wheel it out the door. He's already gonna have on his Sunday's best, so you know he'll be looking good at least.
Fuck me.
Oh, fuck.
Crazy, fucking crazy.
Hey, Comic, how much has this shit changed, bro? This shit, I tell you, it turned into Bizarro World. Shit is crazy.
I wanted to
fucking-
take Marla
Fucking
out on a
mental
date,
tube.
but she said she only likes white Italian men.
I believe that.
Can you believe that? And two broad presidents against Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, what a sick bastard.
Need
Oh
a
my
baby.
God.
Fucking guy's nuts.
What up, fat old Italian boy? But yeah. Nah, we ain't calling him no chomo and shit. You know what I'm saying? We're just breaking his
No.
balls. He's, you know,
Yeah,
there's
I
something
don't-
wrong with the guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's none of that shit. You know what I mean? And he's got little, grandchildren and shit like that they're all
Yeah.
close to kids or whatever. So I don't believe that that's true.
And this guy's
me
getting all
neither.
fucking mad at him and shit. Fucking, he didn't say hello. Like, who gives a shit, man?
But then look how stupid this clown is. He's telling her what Edwin is, and he was like, "Well, if you don't believe me, then just have him give me all his information so I can research it." So you mean to tell me you already accusing this man and you didn't research shit, but you want her to give you his doc so you could go research it? You're a piece of shit. Stop putting a bad bone on the man.
Wow.
There's people doing that shit, man. That's
And not for nothing, I thought this guy was this big self-proclaimed fucking private investigator. He can't find out the guy's fucking name in his background report. Like,
Bro, listen,
the
he was
fuck?
telling Parasite Slayer that he was going to dox him. He was going to dox Redzilla. I got Parasite Slayer's docs. I got this, I got that. He goes on a goddamn show today talking about breaking news. I know who Redzilla is. He's staying in some goddamn storage unit with his family and what was it he said? I think he said Massachusetts or some shit like that. Like, you don't know who the
man.
fuck he is, bro.
That
He's just
motherfucker's
full
in
of shit.
Texas, boy.
Yeah, he's full of shit. He's like a lot of these fucking information masters that know everything. They don't really know shit. They just act like they know shit.
Yeah, well, the other thing too is that Redzilla channel, unless he's using some type of app that changes your cadence and your accent, then fucking I don't I don't know what to say, but that guy sounds to me like he's from the fucking south of the Mason
He's from the
Dixon line.
dirty,
That's all
dirty
I know.
south. Yeah, he's from.
Yeah.
He's got that Houston swang. Swingers on the
Exactly.
slab. You know,
Yeah,
he
he's
on that
definitely
bullshit.
Yeah, he's definitely fucking somewhere out there from the south, yeah, for sure. And that's the other thing though. If he's using a voice changer, then that kind of changes it a little bit. But I still think most likely he's probably somewhere down south. Just by the way
Oh,
he talks and certain shit, the videos and stuff that he puts up with people, I feel like he's from the south. I just don't know, obviously, know who he is.
Yeah.
I feel it too. The accent, he can't run from it. It's always been there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but
Well,
yeah,
that's what I'm. That's the only thing though. With these trolls and shit, they got all them programs you can edit somebody's voice and accent because they're all pre-recorded. He's not on live. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's true.
So that's the difficult part is that you don't know if he's altering his voice while he's putting the videos up or not. So you can't really rely on that 100%. But it's a couple other
That's
things that I
awesome,
saw, or
basic.
whatever, that made me think that, anyways. But
AMB, so he's from
Wait.
Bayside.
yeah, fucking Kasparoza, put up some funny shit. Yeah, what the fuck was it, man? Well, I gotta try to see. Let me see if I can find it. I was dying. Cause isn't he from out that way? Isn't he from that part of New York or no?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my neighborhood. Yeah, he's from my hood.
Oh, he's from the same area.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense.
And then you got the Phoebe channel.
Oh, I was watching that
Oh,
earlier
yeah,
today,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
catching up on that shit. I was like, fuck. Yo, they got like some retro fucking music in the beginning. Like you watch like Charles in Charge and shit.
Yeah, I gotta I gotta go back and listen to some of the other
Yo.
ones, man.
Oh
But it was
man, they
classic.
got like the best stories, man. Like
Did
that's he should be making movies about that shit.
Right? He said he said he had that
Yeah.
that attorney that used to go on Angel's show fucking stressed the fuck out that he was gonna get Joe Legambi and George Borghese to come out to New York and give him a crack and fucking he said he was playing a joke on him, convincing him that that's what these guys said because they weren't happy with him. And he said Elio was, basically about to shit his pants, and he told him it was a joke like the day after or something like that. Did you hear that shit?
No.
Oh yeah, it was in one of them videos, one of the Fibby Tail videos. It was fucking hilarious, man.
Gave him a schmack.
That
Oh,
motherfucker, he
he
went
was
full
talking like a
throttle
straight.
off the reservation, boy. He just
Yeah,
Yo,
making
some of
shit
these
up.
stories, yo, and he says it with confidence, so
Yeah,
sounds like it's
that's how
true.
that's how you know he's mentally ill because I think he actually believes this shit in his head.
They had another extended like beach story when he went to the beach with the guy that pissed in the can of peanuts,
Yeah.
and he would have a shot of Jack or some or a sandwich, and then he slapped another kid, and the parents came over, and then they saw his
What?
uncle and his dad, and they backed off and said, sometimes kids will be kids, oh well. And he's like, that's the power of the mafia. They knew
Oh
who I
my
was
god.
with. I can do anything.
Yeah.
I want.
Meanwhile, did you see the fucking Joey Merlino shrine he has?
Oh yeah, that's in the intro with the Charles in Charge
Oh
music.
my god. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if, like, for some odd reason, Joey like stopped by his apartment, or like he convinced him to hang out to look at something, and he fucking walks in and sees the guy got a shrine of him on the fucking wall?
Can we at least wait till the mobster is dead? I mean, living
Oh
mobster.
my god.
It gotta be a living mobster. That's kind of weird. The guy's around, fucking Instagram Don. He's on your phone.
Gunsmoke. I don't know about you, but I never heard of Loman when I was growing up in Bayside. His name never rang bells out. But I'm from a different part of Bayside. I don't know.
Well, you got it fucked up because he used to go under a different name back then, so you wouldn't know, and he ain't gonna tell you.
Honolulu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
No,
he was in Rhode
Gunsmoke and I
Island,
grew up like 5 minutes from each other, if that. But
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't remember ever meeting you. Maybe we did at some point. Who the fuck knows? I don't know.
Probably seen you around somewhere,
Probably.
motherfucker. It's probably double parked on Bell somewhere, you motherfucker.
What up, Cass?
What's going on?
Nah, not too much, man. It's bullshit.
This guy wants me to get a celebrity on here. Who am I gonna get?
Oh,
What were you saying about Loman? Because I didn't hear it because when I was signing into the thing, it cuts out. But something about
he's fucking mental.
Oh no, we were talking about the Fibby channel.
That's all.
Fibby Tales. It's a big hit. The Fibby.
Oh,
the
Fibby Tales.
Tale.
Yeah. They got some.
You
They
seen
got
that
some
shit?
shit. They got some shit on there from like 15 fucking years ago, like when he was still hanging out with A-Light. Like 10
No,
something
Yeah, I
years
was
ago.
wondering like how the fuck they got all
that
that
was.
shit.
I'll tell you how that started. That was in 2016. It was because I went back and I looked. I checked like my notes and everything, and I believe I'm like 99%. I could be wrong. I'm like 99% sure. It was January 2016. That guy just popped up out of nowhere, like on Facebook, just talking all kinds of wild shit about me and Angel, her brother, and to an extent like her family. But and I just remember I have it saved. I looked at it. It was like I think it was in a comment section of one of A-Light's posts, or it could have been somebody else's, but I think it was A-Light's. And he was talking about me. He's like, yeah, like I was getting ready to travel, like he was gonna come see me in person. But it was like one of them things where it's just like you could just see right through it. Like yeah, I fucking hope this guy shows up. like this will be fucking hilarious. But and then it would take hours to go through that whole shit with what happened with him. But he contacts me one day in July 2016. This was after he was threatening us, spreading crazy. He was falsely accusing John and I of crimes, just all kinds of crazy shit he was saying. And then we kind of like put it out on Facebook that Angel and I were going to sue him for defamation or, alluding to, I don't remember exactly what we said. And he fell out with A-Light. and he was shook from like 5 different levels. Well, I don't know about 5, but he was. I think he was worried about
Oh,
getting sued. He didn't.
you're
It was
talking
just
about
he was.
you're talking about Sean Richards?
No, I'm talking about the Fibster, the
Oh, the
the
Fibster. Oh,
Jeff
it
Loman.
sounds. Yeah, no, I know it sounds like the story of the other guy too. But go ahead.
Jeff Loman. He hits me up one day. It was like July 2016, and he was like, he texted me from like an unknown number or something, like not an unknown number, a number I didn't recognize. I mean, and he was just all shook. Like he was basically. And then I spoke to him on. I think it was that night. I spoke to him on the phone. I interviewed him, and he basically said that he wants to speak to an FBI agent, and he was scared for his life. He thought Eli was going to kill him, and all this stuff he was saying. I'm just like, and he was telling me about what it was like living with Eli in and that shit where he says I only lived with him for 3 days or 4 days. It's my understanding, it was about a month, more or less. It could have been 4 weeks, 4.5 weeks. I'm not entirely sure, but it was somewhere in that category. And then when he left Eli's crib, he was still hanging out with Eli. Eli had him stay with somebody else. Eli housed him somewhere else at this girl's house in New Jersey as like her like protector or something. She was like 18, but she had the crib to herself. And he was still hanging out with Eli. And so it's just like I literally have a video of Loman telling me that one night Eli walked in his room buck naked and sat on the edge of his bed in the dark and started telling him about his problems. But these people are so sick and demented that I have no idea if it's true. I have no idea if it's false. I have
Sounds
no
like a
idea if
Rico.
it's half true. It's like because it's entirely possible Eli did that. It's entirely possible he made it up. It's entirely possible. These are crazy people. I don't know. So
Is it 50-50 that it's true or not?
well, I have statements from other people that
You're talking
I'm
about
just
when he got kicked out with that girl. Is that what you're talking about?
I was talking about the edge of the bed shit.
yeah, I'm talking about the
Well, I
edge of
know
the bed.
it.
This is what he's still
No,
lived with Eli. This is before. So it's
yeah, no, I know that. I'm just saying. I was asking you about that. That's what I was saying.
yeah, it's hard to deter. Like certain things Loman told me when I interviewed him were corroborated by other people who were hanging out with Eli at that time, including members of his family that I had interviewed or whatever.
Mm.
There certain things were corroborated. Certain things I believed it to be true, but I can't really say for sure. Because and then other things were just like far out there. But these are like far out people in the sense of who knows? I don't know. There are certain things that just who the fuck knows? I couldn't tell you either way if it's true or not. And then there were certain things he told me that frankly I didn't believe. Not necessarily about living with Eli, but just like I'll put it like this. Well, you've heard his crazy stories. It's like he said some things that make I'll never forget it. This was in 2016, right when all this shit was starting with Loman, it all took place within a couple of months between like January and July, that whole time period. And there was somewhere in there that I was at John's office and I was just telling him about this guy Loman. And I said to him, I was like, and I don't think he said at that time that his story was that it was his grandfather who was hooked up with Raymond Patriarch. I think he said it was his great uncle, but it could have been his grandfather. His story shifted a lot. So I don't know what it was at that exact moment. But I said something along the lines of, yeah, this guy's saying that, and I might be remembering this wrong. It might have been grandfather or great uncle, whatever. Yeah, he says like his uncle or his grandfather, whatever it was like Ray Patriarch's bodyguard and driver or something. And John looked at him. He's like, oh, maybe he was. And I was just like, no, trust me, he wasn't. It was just like because he didn't understand the whole scope of. I was trying to explain this demented guy on the internet. So
That's funny. The fact that Junior said that is funny because didn't he say the same thing about the diddler and then defer to fucking Cree or whatever? So I could see him doing it.
No. The thing with he wasn't defending Loman. He was just it wasn't like that. It was just like I was just telling him about who this guy was that was like on Facebook talking all this shit or whatever. And he wasn't like I'm not like insulting John by saying that. It was just like I just remember like the conversation. Like I'm just telling him about this guy on the internet, He was like, oh, maybe he was, but I had to explain to him like, no, this guy's like a total fucking pathological liar. You know, he's a liar. So
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you that, why would Junior even fucking think that to begin with, And it goes like to the MRE thing where he's asking somebody else's opinion about it. So it's like I don't hold any weight with him.
No, it was. We were learning together how crazy and sick this guy was. You know what I mean? In the sense of,
What was the first thing that happened that you guys started thinking that, like, do you remember or no?
thinking how crazy this guy was, Loman.
Yeah, he's a little screwy.
Yeah. Just at what point did you figure out that the guy was obviously not playing with a full deck and he was a bullshitter? You remember like the first thing that happened that you got a red flag over?
Better check your notes.
I was just trying to. It was just like a weird chain of events. It was like this guy popped up on Facebook talking all this shit or whatever, right? And it's
Yeah.
like he's calling John a rat and all this stuff, and it's like he was bad mouthing rats, but at the same time he's like praising John Alite as like this charitable guy, this great man who helps kids and all these things. You know, it didn't make any sense. It was weird. It was just like wait, what? And then like and then I had sent them like the John Alite Facts website. Like, listen, this guy Alite is lying about this, whatever, right? And Angel had messaged him, and then one day, this is somewhere in that time period. It might have been like March, April. I don't know. I have all the stuff saved, but I don't have it in front of me. He does an about face, and he writes like this whole like essay on Facebook or something that like that he was wrong. You know, he apologized. He promoted the Johnny Alite Facts website. He said Johnny Alite's a liar, and we were telling the truth about him, and all this stuff. And he's a liar. And he looked at it, and then he was talking to Johnny Alite's brother Jimmy, who was talking to us at that time. Like he would talk to me, he would talk to Angel, he would talk to John Jr. on the phone or whatever, right? And what's it called? That he wanted to interview Jimmy about his brother being a liar or whatever, right? I had a 3-way call with the two of them about this. And then Jeff started saying something that he's moving. He was, I believe he was in Ohio at that time. And he said that he's like, I'm moving back to Jersey. He's like, you're never gonna believe this where I'm gonna be living. I'm staying with a friend of mine over there. You're never gonna believe where he lives. Like where? And he tells us that his friend lives in the same like complex where Alite lives. It was like townhouses. It was like a gated community. And Jimmy says to me, he's like this is not with Jeff like on the phone. He tells me on the side, he's like, I'm telling you right now, that guy's back with my brother. He's like, you don't know, you do not understand my brother. Not that I was denying what he was saying, but he was like, he was trying to explain to me and Angel and her brother. He's like, you don't know how good my brother is with these kinds of people, manipulating people and conning people and getting them to do his bidding. He's like, I've been seeing him do it my whole life. My brother's a master manipulator. He's like, I'm telling you, that guy is with my brother, whatever. Don't trust that guy, blah, blah, blah. And then the next thing you know, Loman pops up in pictures in a pool with Alite in Atlantic City at the Borgata. I believe it was like Memorial Day weekend, and he puts up this podcast over. He's like, "Yeah, I fucking conned you guys. I got inside your inner circle, blah blah blah."
Damn.
But it wasn't like he may have got inside Angel's inner circle, but the rest of us were just like kind of like standoffish with this guy. Like I don't know, he's moving back to the same complex with Alite, and meanwhile he literally wrote a fucking thing saying that Alite's a liar and promoting a website that debunked his lies, and now he's back with the same guy. It was like crazy. And then he did this podcast, and it was in June, and like in the weeks after or something, where he was falsely accusing John and I of crimes of like bothering this girl, these underage girls or whatever, and stalking. I don't even really want to repeat some of it because it was lies and terrible, disgusting stuff. And Elio contacts me, and like he's asking me, he's like, "Oh, do you want to sue this guy? I'll sue this guy for you, whatever, right?" And whatever, the girl, because she was on the podcast. I don't want to get into the whole thing, but and then the next thing you know, maybe a month later, weeks later, whatever it was in July, Loman contacts me, saying he's scared for his life. He believes A-Light's he wants to kill him or something, and I have a suspicion of FBI agent.
Come here. Where you going?
This crazy.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Come here.
So
I'm
what?
scared.
Hold him down, Frankie.
Yeah, 1 second. You know what I was just thinking about?
Huh?
This dude,
Yeah.
Loman. If you took Loman and gave him the Wiggs haircut, he would look just like that guy, Mark Davis and his brother that own the Raiders.
I don't know. But
You gotta
Let's
see a
look this up.
picture of these guys.
Yeah, what the fuck you talking about?
Mark Davis is his name. Google that
Mark
shit.
Davis.
You'll die laughing.
But so Angela, she
Mark
did
Davis haircut.
Angela did a live with Maureen a month
my
ago,
God.
2 months ago. I don't know when it was, but she addressed Loman. She's like, oh yeah, as far as I know, she said something to the effect of that. Yeah, you fell out with A-Light, and yeah, the Gaudis were happy to take your information, but they were laughing at you the whole time. Yeah, John and I would sit there fucking laughing at this guy. This is fucking sick. The stories he was telling us about or it's telling me, but us or whatever. He didn't speak to John directly at that time, but it was like, yeah, no, we were laughing. Like, this is fucking sick. Like the stories he told about living with A-Light, it was like disturbing stuff. This guy's sick. But and then the next thing I know, Angel is like best friends with this guy, and Elio is representing him in a fucking lawsuit against A-Light. Like, dude, didn't you offer to sue this guy on my behalf, for falsely accusing us of crimes and all this shit? Now you're friends with this guy, hanging out with him. It was just but back to when I told John about this guy, and he was like, well, maybe he was Patriarch's driver, but he didn't understand. It's like we were still learning how sick and demented this guy was. Like I was like, no, he's not. In a funny way, but that's not to disparage John. It was just it may have been the first time he even heard his name when I told him about this guy. Maybe it been the first time he even became aware of him. So he's like, oh, maybe he was. I was like, no, I don't mean it like that. I'm saying this guy's full of shit. He's not but it was.
I saw a video of him talking shit about Senior today too, from a long time ago.
Oh, dude, I
shit
got
about the
clips of him.
father.
I don't know who runs that channel or how much material they have, but I have his shows saved or whatever from that time period in 2016 where he was talking wild shit about Angel and her family and her brother and all kinds of crazy shit, just real fake tough guy shit. Basically, fake tough guy shit, just saying crazy shit that this guy would never say to certain people's face.
Well, I find it ironic that he's a self-proclaimed rat hunter and rat abuser or whatever. But when did that start? If he was fucking hanging out with A-Light and living with him and buddy with him, he obviously couldn't have thought that back then, right? Now all of a sudden he's been like this his whole fucking life.
Remember
he's
in
never liked
2016
rats
he
or
wanted to interview
informants
Frank
and shit like that.
who was a cooperator. He wanted to interview. I think he did he may have done a Q&A with him. I don't remember. And he was saying that he wanted to he made the Q&A like a written thing with Dominic Montiglio, and but it was dude, the guy's demented, you know what I mean? But we were still learning how demented he was. We didn't understand it. We were learning one piece at a time. Now it's common knowledge. At that time, we're just who's this? It's piece by
He's
piece.
sick. Hey, how do you like Mark Davis? Doesn't he look just like him with the Wiggs haircut?
Yeah, that was spot on, man.
Yeah, he looked. That's hilarious.
You don't know who I know.
Somebody said if Nadu had to describe his haircut, what style it is, like a Caesar or a blowout, something like that. What the fuck? He said that they would have to call that haircut the Aborigine. Those isolated tribes in the Amazon and shit, and they probably get haircuts with fucking rocks or something or animal antler. You know what I'm saying? It's the fucking that's all chopped up in a bowl cut. That's what that shit looks like. It's crazy.
I remember this is in 2018. I remember in 2018, I'm telling Angel why are you fucking buddy with this guy like that or whatever, and she's like, I was like, don't you remember what happened with him and A? She's like, that was 2 years ago, Chris. 2 years ain't that long ago, just
oh my god.
But there were numerous times over the years where he just fucked her over in some way, and then he'd come back and they'd be friends again, or he'd fuck over Elio, or spread lies about Elio, his own lawyer. and then Elio would just be like completely disgusted with this guy. Then the next thing you know, they're friends again. That happened numerous times. So
You know they got a special bond when she's the emergency contact.
Oh yeah. Remember that? That's funny.
well, allegedly, you know what I mean? I mean, he might have put Nikki Scarfos as emergency contact. Who knows? You know, and he's just saying it. Like it's not out of the realm of possibility with this guy.
He was in there. He was in there when the fucking doctor and nurse came in for him to sign that paperwork. He probably grabbed him by the shirt and pulled him in real close and says, "Be careful, you know, about the people that I'm about to put my contact list." You know, like making him a threat and shit.
Shit.
I can see him doing that shit. Putting down a whole bunch of different gangsters in his fucking contact list.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude, he put like he wrote down like all the bosses of the 5 family as like an angel as his contact in case of an emergency.
You know, most people, right? Most
Sick
people
fuck.
like would feel so uncomfortable coming on YouTube and discussing their personal conversations with their friends, whether or not their friends are public figures or private figures. Most people would just be like, I don't want to like come in here and talk about like my friends like that or whatever. They may not want their business on the internet. This guy who claims to hate rats goes online and talks about alleged, and I say that in big letters, alleged conversations he claims and incidents and sit downs he claims he had with accused organized crime figures. It's just like what? Like, that's sick.
Yeah, he's fucking delusional. He's the
Him
type of
and
dude that if he found out that, certain guys visited this particular lunch spot, it was their favorite, that motherfucker would be posted up in there from when it opened to fucking closed, hoping to bump into one of them people. Like a stalker. He's fucking sick. He's a fanatical, one of them fanatics.
yeah, he should do a show with Bernstein.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's another fucking moron right there. What does Mo's thing say? Smoke, I can't read that. He told
He
Oh,
probably
he's-
told the nurse his emergency contact list needs to be confidential.
Oh shit. And he did that and he like made him a threat too, basically saying that if I don't come out of this, these guys are gonna come back and repay you for what you do to me. So you better make sure this shit works good. Fucking weirdo. How do you have to call fucking Angel as your emergency contact? That's so fucking weird. You ain't got a family member.
They make
a
sure
fucking-
he gets good service. They don't want problems,
Yeah,
The
what
mob
the
has
fuck?
power. They're gonna make sure he needs a liver. They're gonna give him a fucking liver. They're gonna find him a liver somewhere. He's gonna be all right. He's gonna get the best service. That's why he put it down.
Gunsmoke. The next time I'm in the fucking hood over there, I'll hit you up and
Yeah.
I'm gonna play you. I'm gonna play you some of that video interview.
Doesn't he live near you guys?
No, he lives. I don't want
Oh,
to say
that
where
guy?
he lives,
No.
but not near us.
Oh, it's not near you?
Nah.
But it's
I'll
still
tell you
in New
this
York
much.
though. It can't be that fucking far.
So common. I don't know if this is like common knowledge where you are, but Gunsmoke, I'm sure will agree because we're from the same part of town or whatever. That in Bayside, well, we grew up in different parts of Bayside, but I could say in my part of Bayside where I grew up, just growing up, it was just we looked at Whitestone as just jerk off central. It was like the Staten Island of Queens, basically. Just like it was just jerk off central.
That's exactly how. Yeah, the Staten Island of Queens. Yeah. That's exactly how it felt.
So it was like when they were filming the Flanagans' his show in 2019, and I don't know if it was Damien or Chicky or whoever it was that told me that they were filming in Whitestone. I was just like, yeah, of course they're filming in fucking Whitestone. Like of course, so.
Why was that a big deal though? I don't get it.
No, because it was just like just leave it to Loman to film in fucking Whitestone. You know what I mean? Just like it's like jerk off central. Just like anybody that's really like from New York would be like, there's no way I'm filming my fucking show in Whitestone. Just like you just have to be from the area.
But what is Whitestone? Why is that? Can you
It's just
explain
another
it?
neighborhood, but it's like I
Like
don't know.
jerk off central.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the kids from that
Oh,
neighborhood were all jerk offs. You know, like they broke
I
into
see what you're
balloon
saying.
assholes. Like
Yeah.
You're saying it's a sub. You're saying it's a subsection of Queens, like Bayside, Glendale, shit like that, basically.
exactly. You got
Oh,
Bayside, and
okay.
then towards the north, you got Whitestone by the bridge and shit.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I was confused about. I got it
So the
now. I got
neighborhoods,
you.
like
Yeah,
Bayside
it
kids, are a
was
little
just like
different than
it was just when I heard that I was like, yeah, of course they're fucking filming in Whitestone. It's
yeah.
like of course they are. Where else would they film that production? Like where else would they film? So
Jesus.
This looks like a
I
shit
wonder what
neighborhood.
fucking. Do you think we have A Light to blame for this guy, or was he doing this shit
You got A Light to blame for
before
all
he
this
met
shit.
him?
This whole
say
community, you
that
got
again. I'm
A
sorry.
Light to.
No, I'm saying yes. I'm saying the whole thing with A Light was that
Yeah.
before or after he started doing his mob fucking shit on the radio or whatever.
I could be wrong, but when I went back, because I was curious, I was like, I went back, I looked over some of like my stuff from back then, and
Mm,
I think it was January. So Alight's book came out in January 2015, right? And he had
yeah.
done a couple like podcasts and shit before that, but it wasn't like it was when that book came out is when he really hit the media. And there weren't always other cooperators out there like it is now. Back then, he was like a pioneer of fucking dirtbags, I guess you could say. I don't know. And then in like you know, there weren't. There wasn't a lot of people. It was just like it was really him. And then in I think it was January 2016, like a year later, it was he just like I think it was that month he just like popped up on Facebook. And prior to that, he was doing like YouTubes about like the Pittsburgh Penguins, like the hockey team or whatever. He was a big Penguins fan or something.
Yeah,
But
I seen some of
I
those. He
think
was doing
I
like
think the mob talk
broadcasting.
stuff. I think the mob talk stuff started in like right then in like January or maybe February of 2016, and he was doing it under the name Jeff Lohman. And then when he switched to Canarsie, I think I'm not. I'd have to go back and check, but I think it was like after he fell out with A Light, he switched his name. I don't know when. It might have been 2017. I'm not positive.
Okay, well that was kind of my point. Is when did that happen? Was
Yeah.
it before or was it after? And if it was afterwards, that's very telling about what that guy actually thinks about anything. Because
No,
it sounds
he
like we have it sounds like we have A Light to blame for the fact that this guy's even on here. Realistically.
no. I would say that Angel and Elio because Lohman was pretty much destroyed in many ways. He was all alone basically, and they took him in. Everything he has, you can make an argument that he owes any audience, anything that he has that might be good or if you won't even say good or whatever. He can thank Elio and Angel. It was them two that rescued that guy, came to his aid. Like did I interview him and stuff? Yeah, I took his information, but John and I were just like, this guy's a fucking scumbag. Like this guy's a fucking scumbag. But Elio and Angel really befriended this guy and helped him out. And but then what I would get annoyed at, and John got annoyed at it too. Like why are you vouching for this guy's credibility? Like he's a fucking good person. Like you're telling people that he's all right, and then I remember I had this conversation with John at one time because somebody. It was Damien. Damien was asking me about this guy, or whatever, and I was friends with Damien, and I just told him like the truth about this guy. He's like, wait a second. He's like, if this guy lived with A Light, why is Angel friends with him? And I just had no answer to that question. What am I supposed to say? And that might have been like in I don't know 2018 or 19. I don't remember when that was, but the probably 2018. And Angel got mad at me for being honest with him. But I'm like, I'm friends with this guy. So what am I supposed to do? Lie to him and say, oh yeah, Jeff, he's a stand-up guy. Like this guy lived with A Light. Like, am I supposed to lie to him? Like, what do you want me to do? Is that what you're doing? Lying to people that like
Well,
these things didn't happen?
well, it sounds like too that he's responsible for it for sure.
It's like common. Say you met somebody whatever, and you knew I knew that person for a couple of years, and you called me up and said, hey, what do you think about this guy? Is he all right? Like I'm thinking about doing a business deal with this guy or whatever. Like if I lied to you and didn't tell you the truth or whatever, right? Not that
Yeah.
I have to tell you everything that went on. You know what I'm saying? But if I
Yeah.
didn't just say to you in so many words, be careful over there. and then you got burned by this guy. How are you going to look at me? You're going to be like, Chris, you could have fucking warned me about this. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah,
it
well,
would be furious with me, and rightfully so. You know, it's like, so I remember Angel getting mad at me, and it's just like, man, you're mad at me for what? For being honest with somebody that I'm friends with? When I'm supposed to lie? What do you want me to do?
But he said sorry to me.
It was 2 years ago, Chris.
Sorry
well,
goes a long way.
it sounds to me like A-Light's the reason why this guy claims that he hates rats so much because he got abused by him, and then he started coming on here and took that fucking angle. So I highly doubt that that's how he actually feels, and it's ridiculous that he even feels like that because you got the fucking police report when they fucking crawled through the doggy door and fucking stole them DVDs, and he started telling everybody.
Exactly. And he hate rats so much, he just was fucking complimenting Sakali, but a few days ago. So yeah, he's full of shit.
Yeah, he don't believe none of that bullshit, man.
What up, Chad?
What up, Chad?
Chad D.
What's up, Frankie?
Like
But
a
yeah, he's
string
definitely a
bean.
character, man. He's definitely a strange fucking bird, that's for sure. Without a fucking doubt.
He's sick in the head, man, and it's
Yeah,
he's sick in the
delusional,
head.
man. He's fucking delusional. Ridiculous.
He's fucked in the head.
He's sick in the head. That guy.
Mm-hmm.
I do. What I'm saying is that I have so many funny stories about that guy, or whatever, from like direct experiences, and I would get phone calls from people that had interactions with this guy that I knew from like the whole, like, you know, from like the Gotti, like from John the Third's fights and everything, that whole scene. Like, people would meet this
Well,
guy, interact with him, or talk to him, and then people would call me with these questions about this guy, like, or they would tell me their stories of their interactions with him. Like, and I'm not talking
Yeah.
on the internet. I mean, like in person, like face to face, and they would tell me these crazy stories, and I'm just like laughing, like, this guy's sick. Like,
Shit.
Shit,
well,
look at
you
everything
remember
with Joey.
You remember Frank did that fucking interview when he drove out to Virginia Beach where he was from, and he had that kid Jared on his show, and Jared was like showing him fucking yearbook pictures since he was like 5 years old, even though Canarsie claims he grew up in fucking Rhode Island. Make that make sense.
the files that I have on him, or whatever. In one of them, I don't have it in front of me, but I don't want to give an exact number because I don't want to be wrong about it. But I think it said that he claimed in a court document that he had lived in Virginia Beach. I'll say somewhere between 8 and 11. It may have been 11 or 10. I'm not sure. I don't know where he
Mm.
lived before that. It may have been in Virginia Beach. It may have been somewhere else. I don't know. It's possible he had a relative in Rhode Island. I mean, I don't know if he did or he didn't. I have no idea either way. I mean, who knows? You know, I don't know. Maybe he did. But like, I can tell you one thing: he definitely wasn't in a car with his secret mafia grandfather racing rape patriarchs to the beach while his grandfather's urinating in a metal peanut can. You know, I don't see how that's physically possible. So,
Well, that kid Jared had pictures of him in fucking elementary, middle school, and high school.
oh yeah, but I'm just saying, I don't know. Jared Ham may know. He may have the answer. I don't though. But I think definitely from when he was like 10 or 11, something more like that, he was living in Virginia Beach. Before that, I couldn't tell you. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he's definitely been bullshitting about everything for a long time. That's what I think. I just don't know how you could still come on here and hold face after people like that come forward and expose them. You know what I mean? It's like you got zero fucking shame.
No, you're
You
right.
know what it is? It's there's a lot I could say. It just
He's sick. The guy's fucking sick. He's mental.
yeah, yeah.
You don't
I'll
really need to
say
say
this.
much else.
Yeah, I don't know when this was. This might have been 2018 or 2019, 17. Probably, if I had to guess, I'm just gonna
Oh,
say
look,
18, but
Frank
I
said
could be
right
wrong.
there. Frank said right there, Cass, that he went to
What's it?
Princess Anne High School.
Yes, I do believe that was the name of the school. But as far as Loman, somebody told me a story. I don't want to get into their personal business or whatever, but somebody told me a story that somebody who knew a certain individual in Philadelphia, that they had dinner with this individual back
Mm.
in 2008. I don't know what year it was. I don't remember. But they had dinner with this person, and he was explaining to this person, this guy like sells pictures of you on the internet with your face on it. He's got a poster of you in his house and all these things. And the guy was just like he showed him like the Facebook page. He had like his picture in the banner on his Facebook page or whatever, right? The cover photo, whatever it's called. And he just looked at it and he was just like, this fucking guy's sick. Just like,
Oh my God. That's the thing about YouTube. You could be anything you want to be. Or anything you make up. Crazy.
No, these people on here take it to the next level.
You're right. I do have screws loose. You don't know the
Dude,
people that I know.
just imagine you're somebody that the government accuses of being a high-ranking member of an organized crime group or whatever. And if that was the case, you're probably used to dealing with people that are wolves and snakes and thieves and accused murderers and all those things. And you're used to dealing with thugs and say you've been to prison, you've beat murder trials. You're in that kind of position in life. You lived a very crazy life with very serious people. And then, you spend all these years in prison and you come home and somebody shows you a Facebook page with your picture on it and it's some nut. Saying that, just what a... what can I say?
Shit.
Yeah, no, he's good. There ain't much else that hasn't been said that's gonna change anything either, though, because like we were said before, even when that shit all came out about the whole doggy door thing and him cooperating and calling the cops and info and shit like that, he still comes on here and talks about how much he hates fucking government informants and rats and all that. Meanwhile, fucking he is one. It's fucking strange. It's just like the MRE shit. It's like the same thing as MRE. Hates fucking rats. He died before that. We find out he's the biggest fucking rat on here.
I mean, I believe with MRE, like MRE might die before like he ratted on like his close childhood friends in Rhode Island or whatever. That I can certainly believe, because he's probably very close with those people. It's like MRE. He is what he is. He's a neo-Nazi. He's all those things, whatever, right? But he does. How do I put this into words? He does have like his friends, even if they're dirtbags too, whatever, as we've seen with like this Argentine, these fucking scumbags, whatever, right? But in a way, MRE is almost like what Loman wishes he was, because he's actually like from Rhode Island, like it's a weird fucking thing over there. I don't know. So
weird.
Yeah, he's strange fucking bird. That's for sure. Definitely strange. Like you said, you could talk about that guy all day, but nothing really is going to change because I don't think the guy has any shame. I really don't. And if somebody doesn't have shame, there's really nothing you could do to that person because it ain't going to affect them because they're fucking mental.
Yeah, I never.
Your time.
I never released all the paperwork I have on that guy for his fucking burglary case or whatever. There's more. There's more to it, or whatever. But like, it's. I'll just say that Angel and Elio, they knew about that shit since fucking 2018. It was just never published or whatever. And I was asked not to release it, and I didn't. And it is what it is. But people in that circle, from like the fights or whatever, right? Like, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but pretty much everybody knew like this guy's no fucking good, and not just because there was paperwork, whatever, just because this guy was just, people remembered how he lived with A-Light. People remembered the things he had said, and then people would scratch their heads like, why are Angel and Elio like what's going on? Like, people didn't understand it, So
he said sorry.
That's all. That's the magic word. Sorry.
No, but see, the thing is, if you want to be friends with the guy, whatever, that's fine. That's your business and really nobody else's. But don't get mad at me if somebody that I'm friends with comes to me and asks me like, what's this guy's story, and I'm just honest as a friend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get mad at me for being honest. Like, how can you get mad at me for that? Like, what am I supposed to do? You want me to lie? Like, what do you want me to do? So.
Well, that's what I think he was hoping you would fucking do.
Well, even if you had the steeple sticking out of your ass, you're supposed to lie, Kasparoza.
No, I remember back in 2020, and she says, "Oh yeah, that was That was 2016. No, back in 2020, he was talking all kinds of shit, making up lies about us and everything. And he posted a bunch of shit about Elio, and then Elio was fucking. I don't want to get into the whole story, but I remember Elio. This was in 2020. I think he called me, or we were on the phone, whatever it was. But we were on the phone, and he said, he's like, "Oh, you know that poem, The Snake, that Donald Trump reads at his rallies, whatever." And I don't think the way I remember it, I was like, "No, like what's that?" And he's like, "Go look this up on YouTube or whatever, right? Go look this up, whatever." And something to that effect. Conversation. I don't remember the exact words. And he said, "That guy's a snake. It's like in the poem. It doesn't matter how nice you are to that guy, he's gonna bite you."
Well,
His own lawyer said that.
you know what a real telltale sign is about the guy is the fact that he has his comment section disabled, so you can't even comment on the video or comment or speak with him, and he's just doing himself a disservice because literally YouTube has comment section so you can get feedback from people and get into the algorithm and expose to more people. And this guy has them all fucking disabled, so you can't ever, question him or even support him if you fucking wanted to, because he's worried about what somebody's gonna say. Like that,
Yeah,
he's like a
I
sensitive
think he
fucking.
turned all that. I
He
could be
what?
wrong, but I think he had all that shit, the comment section turned off since like 2017 or 18. It's been like that a long time, because it is what it is.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if
Yeah.
he did the show after he met A-Light, he could have disabled the comments on those shows because he had a falling out with him and didn't want him to expose his ass, and he was
Yeah.
forced to leave it like that.
He was calling it Mob Talk Radio right from the beginning in 2016.
Mhm.
If that's when it started, maybe it may say on his YouTube page what the date was that channel was created. Or I'm sure it does. I'm saying I don't know what the date is, but I don't know if he was using that channel for something else prior to that. I'm not sure. Gunsmoke, maybe you can pull it up, like what the date was on that channel. But the 2016, he was calling it Mob Talk Radio, and then he had A-Light on there, and then at some point, well, no, it was June or July 2016 that they fill out, early July or late June. I don't have the exact date, but
Mhm.
it is what it is.
Yeah, I'll be right back in a second.
Yeah. Yo, Carlos, what the fuck, man?
What's up?
Drop some knowledge on him, man.
I'm knowledged out, man. I laugh at all. I'm laughing at all this crazy shit, like the shit you see all day. You don't watch it, but I do, and it's just like, wow. It's like an alternate reality.
Yeah, I'm sick of it. Some of the shit's funny though. Like the angel shit, that's funny, and the Fibby tales, that's funny.
The Fibby tales, the Fibby tales got me dying. That's just hilarious. I used to listen to him, man, back in the days, and I tell you, I was supporting him. As soon as that fucking paperwork came out, I was gone. Pew!
Yeah.
I can't respect that shit. You can't sit up here screaming this, screaming that, and you won. I don't. That should drive me insane.
Carlos, I view Gunsmoke as just like a nice guy who wants to do his show, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that fucking this guy was attacking Gunsmoke. I didn't like it.
Motherfucker, man, for no reason. Motherfucker, man.
But they all attack Gunsmoke for fucking no reason. He don't even do shit, and they all want to attack him.
I'm an asshole.
Well, Gunsmoke does some shit, but he's a nice guy.
Yeah. I don't mean harm, I'm not fucking with these people. I'm not fucking with their families and getting nasty with them.
No.
Even bothering them. I might break their balls.
What am I gonna
do?
Gunsmoke, what am I gonna do? Not have the back of a fucking fellow kid from Bayside? You know what I'm saying?
That's right. You better.
I mean, there were plenty of scumbags. There were plenty of scumbags in Bayside, but
yeah. Well, that's for sure. I guess there's assholes everywhere.
Absolutely. But I'm telling you, bro, it's like I don't know if anybody else on here would really understand it, but I'm sure you would. Like when they told me they were filming in Whitestone, I was just like, yeah, of course they are. Like where else would fucking Jeff film his fucking show? Of course they're filming in Whitestone.
We're going to Whitestone. It's a crummy area.
You Frank in
the valley, huh?
Frank having fun in the chat. Frank, why you ain't up here, you motherfucker?
He's on a roll tonight, fucking Frank. She put her phone on airplane mode and throws it up in the air, expecting it to fly. Sick fuck. No, according to Angel, I got the, I'm the worst guy on here. I'm the meanest guy on here. Oh, look, yeah, Fatball Italian remembers. He remembers what she said. Gunsmoke is the worst person on YouTube, honestly. He's the worst out of all the people who ever did something to me. Like, what the fuck? Are you nuts? Did that really come out of your mouth? Are you serious?
Yep, it did. I heard it, and it shit bothered me too. I was like, God damn! Out of all the people,
out of all the people, fuck. Said horrible shit about her family, huh?
That Nazi cop guy, that ex-NYPD officer that appeared with fucking MRE on her show against her knowledge or whatever. That she didn't know he was.
That.
Yeah. That guy was a cop in the 109th precinct. He could have been patrolling fucking Whitestone.
Is that in Jamaica?
I don't know.
Oh, Whitestones. Yeah.
He was the 109th is what?
Oh, that guy's from New York. I didn't know he was from.
I thought 109 was on Jamaica.
That guy was a cop in the 109th precinct, which covers.
Oh wow!
I don't think that covers Gunsmoke's part of Bayside. I might be wrong, but that covered where I was and like Flushing and everything. It's so.
Oh okay. Oh yeah. Is that by the station on Main Street over there?
Yeah, by the bus depot.
Yeah. Shit. Why the fuck you guys quiet, man? Come on, man. Still, I don't know.
Something, sorry.
We can't have radio silence, and I can't think right now. Fuck me. God damn it!
What else are we missing?
I think it was 3 different people, all of whom did not know each other, right? But at various points, they came to me like they were going to smack Loman, they're going to put their hands on him or whatever, and it was just like this was like at different points. But it was just I was like what? But they were telling me that the stories of why, and I'm not saying I agree with it. I would never approve anybody doing anything illegal, but he irritates people.
He's got a sharp tongue, He could, I'm sure he can say things to piss you off.
Yeah, he's been on his gangster shit lately.
Yeah. Oh, the shit he said to the dude, shit.
Kicking doors and shit.
Fucking
dragging you out the
Terminator.
house. Fucking crazy.
I pictured it too. I pictured him kicking in the fucking door. Fuck it. What are you gonna do now, bitch? Yeah. What are you gonna say now, bitch?
Well, if he does have a daddy door, he better screw the door shut.
Ain't no fucking daddy door. He's coming through
that motherfucker will crawl right in that fucking apartment.
I don't know if it was Loman that crawled through the doggy door or because what's in the paperwork, I don't remember exactly. I don't have it in front of me. I think he had said that according to the detective who interviewed him, according to him, whatever, I think he had written down that Loman said that he was willing to testify against guys for going through the doggy door, like his co-defendants or whatever.
That must have been some fucking doggy door. Fuck it. How big was the dog?
I don't know. I don't know how they make them in Virginia Beach. So
fucking weird, man.
Must have been a Polish architect. Anyway, I don't know.
No idea.
That's insane. And you're ready to talk and cooperate and ready to give up all your boys, and then you come on YouTube and you're a rat hunter.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. This shit is sick. This shit's mental too, man. You got to be out of your mind to come on here and do the stuff these people do. It's fucking wild. It's fucking. You can't even make this shit up if you wanted to.
A lot of people do that shit, though. How come these people do this shit?
You're fucking sick in the head.
When they were
a lot of people do this shit. Yeah.
When they were filming the Flanagans, like people weren't like supposed to like show the script to anyone. It was confidential. But somebody, I'm not gonna say who, somebody came to me and said, "Oh, you want to read this, whatever?" And I was like, "No, I do not want to read that because this fucking guy will sue me if he finds out that I even had it in my possession. Not that he will, but he's a person that might, like years from now, just like file some frivolous lawsuit against me. Oh yeah, you fucking stole my idea. Like, no, I didn't. I was like, nah, keep that thing away. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Sold it to Warner Brothers. Yeah, they turned into some woke fucking movie.
I don't think anybody would steal his fucking driver's license with the fucking mugshot that must be on that fucking thing.
I heard the script was actually pretty good, though. You know, it's like, and I had told Loman this in maybe like 2018, 17, 18, I don't know when it was, but I said, dude, you should write a fucking screenplay. You know, because I said, you're fucking sick in the head, you know, you're twisted, but you're so twisted, you probably have a good script inside you, you know? And he had a bunch of actors, you know, he had a bunch of people, first-time actors, it doesn't matter. He had people there to be in his production, but it was from what I was told, the whole thing was a fucking train wreck. Like, they didn't feed people. You know, if you're running a production, you have actors coming, especially from other cities or whatever, you have people taking time out of their schedule to come down, and you're not paying them to be there. At bare minimum, get them in a nice hotel, make sure there's nice food there or whatever. And that's not. And if you can't do that, don't even do it. Just raise a little bit more money. Raise, you know, $2,000 more, you know, to make sure you can take care of people, because you want happy actors. You don't want people that are fucking annoyed that you're not even feeding them. You want happy people there. Still do a good job. It's like, if they feel like they're getting fucking mistreated, you know, it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna go well. And I didn't understand that. I was just like, what are they doing this set? But
well, they never got paid, huh?
I don't think they paid anybody, not to my knowledge. I think they paid like the camera guy. Then like the camera guy, they didn't fucking pay him properly, and he didn't give them all the footage. I don't know. I'm not saying that as a fact. I don't know exactly what happened. I wasn't there. But and then allegedly, according to people who were involved with the production, allegedly Jeff like sold percentages of the show to people without telling his partners, and took money, and then
Yeah, I heard he took money too.
yeah, and like screwed people over financially. Allegedly, I'm not saying it's true. I don't know, but I know what I was told by various people, and it probably could have been pretty good. You know, as I told Damien and Chicky when they first came to me, they said Jeff offered them this part or whatever, these parts. And they were like, oh, and it was like a loyalty thing too. They were like, oh, you know, if you don't like this guy, we won't do it. And I was just like, no, go do it. I was like, because it'll be good experience if you want to be actors. And I told them, I was like, no, go do it. And I said, it's like, even if that fucking show sucks or whatever, right? It might be good, who knows? But even if it sucks, if you have just get like one or two good scenes out of it, you could use that as like a demo reel to show other people, you know, as like an acting reel. And worst comes to worst, it's good experience just to be in something. And I said, you know, even if the show is not good, it could end up becoming like a cult classic, you know, because it's just like, it's so bad that it's good. It's laughable. And that happens. Like, there's a really famous story. There's a movie called The Room. And it was so fucking terrible that it's a classic, because it was so bad that it's good. That, like, you know, there's these like dramatic scenes, but the acting is like so poor that it's hilarious.
Sharknado.
You never know.
Like that type of
cult
shit.
classic. You know?
It's like, sounds like that fucking Sharknado fucking movie.
It's like,
great. Sounds like Gravesend fucking.
Listen, I know William DeMeo, and you know, he got a lot of people to be in that show. He gets projects made. You know, it's like, and,
that motherfucker can smell the Rock cooking.
Shit.
What's that? I'm sorry.
I said William DeMeo can definitely smell what the Rock's cooking with that fucking honker he has.
We're going to Lenny's to get us a slice.
You wouldn't want to share your 8-ball on Friday night with him.
Nah, Willie's a nice guy. Will's a nice guy. Listen, it's very difficult to put a show together and then get all these actors and raise money. It's a very difficult thing to do. And people may not like his movies or whatever, or they may like them, you know, to teach their own, but it's very difficult to do what he does. And he gets it done. He makes things happen. You can't take that away from him.
He's doing season 3 of Gravesend now. I never thought we'd make it to season 3. I didn't even see season 2.
What platform is now?
Probably
Amazon Prime. You know, Seinfeld was one of the biggest shows. Is one of the biggest shows of all time. You know, especially in the 90s. You know, the biggest thing on TV, right?
And Friends. Them and Friends.
But if you look at Seinfeld's first season or whatever, they ordered a pilot. right? And it was fucking boring. But there was an executive at NBC who believed in it, so they did 3 more episodes, and the first season was only 4 episodes. But it sucked. It wasn't good. But somebody believed that this is going to get better. Let's stay with this. Then the second season, I think, was 13 seasons. I think it was a little better, but it still wasn't good. And then I think the third season was like 22 episodes, like a full order back then. That's what it was. And then that's when it started getting good. Was like in the third, fourth season. And it could be the same thing with Gravesend, where the first season really wasn't well received, but then somebody believed in it and whatever, and it got better as it went on. We'll see, you know. But Seinfeld fucking sucked at first, and then it became the biggest thing on TV. So you never really know. And that was actually what I told Damien and Chicky. This thing could suck, but then it could get good. You know, I don't know. Who knows? You know, so do the show. No.
Yeah, do the show.
But then they told me too. They said, like, I think it was Damien or two of them together. I don't remember, but like I think it was Damien who said to me, he's like, well, because you gotta understand, he's still getting to know Jeff. You know, he doesn't know how sick he is yet at this time, but I do. And he said he's like, you know, did Joey Merlino finance the show? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, Jeff said that Joey Merlino put up $500,000 to finance the pilot. I was like, get the fuck out of here. No fucking way. No way. But again, that's not a knock on Joey Merlino or Damien. Damien, he didn't know how sick this guy was yet. You know, he didn't know yet. It's like so. He was just asking, "This is true." I told him,
motherfucker.
I told those guys, yo, don't believe nothing that fucking guy says. Like, don't share any of my fucking business with him. Don't believe anything he says. Like, that guy, and don't feel bad for him. He fucking screws people over. He's a pathological liar, and he's very good at making people feel bad for him. Don't feel bad for him.
Motherfucker. Don't feel bad for me. Somebody should have told, hey, fuck off.
There were several times over the years where John came to me. He's like, "Is this true? Like that? Like some shit where Jeff would like I had done something, whatever, right?" I was like, "No, there's no fucking." I was like, "No." It was just like this guy would just spread crazy lies about people. I was like, "That's not fucking true, whatever." But
Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
Kasparoza, common sense. I gotta jump down. It was good talking to you, gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Carlos.
Oh shit.
Later, guys.
Carlos, you're Puerto Rican, right?
Oh.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, this fucking Gunsmoke. He's half Dominican. That's probably doesn't. He's lying when he says he doesn't know Que Bonita Bandera. Like, how do you not know that?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
How the fuck do you not
is
know
that?
that?
Que Bonita, motherfucker.
Hi, gentlemen.
Carlos, I'm gonna go bump Fania fucking All Stars. So fuck this.
We're gonna shove some flan up somebody's ass.
All right, I'm out of here. Have a good night, guys.
All right, thank you, Kasparoza. Thank you.
All right, peace.
I think I learned something tonight.
No, you didn't.
What's up?
Whatever we talked about it, Loman. I learned a lot.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
No, shit's nothing really, man. That's funny. Like I said, the guy's got no shame, so it's like you can't really say anything about him that's gonna fucking piss him off because
Nah, he'll just do another mob show as usual. You know, nothing's. You know.
yeah, and act like nothing happened.
Yeah, and time goes on, and people forget. Nobody gives a shit, and on goes this thing of ours.
It's
Just like
ridiculous,
Angel.
man.
Look at that mess over there. This guy's gonna fucking attack her for till the end of the summer. Maybe September. Some cops will be called on somebody. Lawsuits will be flying. Fucking or threats of lawsuits and what else? A lot of harassment. A lot of harassment coming her way from this asshole. Because she got involved with another shithead. You know, doesn't learn. Just doesn't learn.
I like glutton for punishment.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, man. Only on fucking YouTube.
She knows it all, though. You know, she's a smart aleck.
Angel, you
She's so
talking about?
smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's so smart. I can see Loman telling people he's dating Marisa Tomei. I was thinking about her the other day. I was trying to think about her name. Like, I couldn't remember her fucking name. Marissa Tomei, yeah. Sucks, man. She was in her prime, 1992. Put her in a fucking leather jacket. Give her some red lipstick. Tell her to talk stupid. You know, like, where we going now? Where we going now, Vinny? Yeah. Get in the car, bitch. Yeah, she was sexy. Uh-oh, hold on. Did you pop an Advil yet, Common? Because you're going to need one.
What's that?
Look at this shit. What are you in the sex store now? Is that a
Hey,
sex
am
store?
I on?
Hold
No,
on. Are we live?
I'm-
We're not live yet. We're on a commercial break.
Okay.
Live in 10 seconds.
Okay.
5, 4, 3. We're live. Tony, my boy, how are you?
You're live, but I'm dead. I'm in the airport. I'm heartbroken. I've left Kenny. I've left the agent.
What are you
But
buying?
I've
Plan
found.
B?
Yeah, I'm in the airport. I've just seen the most beautiful Filipino in the
Nice.
world.
What's that?
No, that's our live stream. It's not blogging.
Yeah.
That's okay. Don't be shy. You're too pretty to
Don't
be
be
shy.
shy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Look at the nice,
Yeah,
expensive
what's
whiskey.
Oh, nice.
What's-
Look at
Huh?
what's her name? Fucking Timothy?
that.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, Common. Let me just
You don't get
move
arrested.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hang on. Let me just
What are you
let me just
drinking,
put
Tony?
you
What is
down
that?
for a second. Hang on, son. Let me just put you down for a second. I just got
Yeah.
to get my shit ready here.
He's adjusting
Hang
his
on.
crotch.
What do you say? He's
Yeah.
buying
Yeah.
whiskey?
Hang on.
Is that what he
No,
said, Smoke?
no, I'm not going to buy whiskey, but
Gonna take a few
Oh,
I just
shots
thought
before he
I'd.
gets on the flight.
Hang on, man. Hang on. Okay, so
Sucky. Yeah.
yeah,
fuck is
oh,
that?
some beautiful. There's some beautiful. Look at that. Everyone can see the evidence. I am going home. This
Yeah.
is not a. This is not a.
You pack light, huh?
I'm. Well, no, I've checked in one big suitcase already. This is my hand carry. So I've checked in my big. I just got through. That's what took me an hour to. Took me half an hour to get to the airport, and half an hour to get through screening and get my boarding pass, check in the suitcase, and I'm free now. I'm just going to go. I'm going to go to the men's to do only what a men can do. Are you there?
Yeah.
Am I here? Maybe. I don't know. Am
Ah,
I not here?
okay.
Oh, look. Oh, I thought they were about to assault you. Bow, bow, bow. You
No.
go. Pale face not welcome here.
Oh, they're probably. This country's probably glad to
That
get
guy
rid
was
of me.
mad.
They've had it.
Yeah.
After 3 months, I'm telling you, they'll be going to church tomorrow, praying that I've really left.
Well, I'm more worried about how the Australians feel.
You were out there
oh.
for 3. You've been on the road for 3 months.
3 months, man, and three
Oh,
different countries. I started with Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, which is where I'm going now. Actually, in 3 hours from now, I'll be in Kuala Lumpur, only for 3 hours. But I started off I started off 3 days in Kuala Lumpur. Then I did a month in Philippines. Then I did a week in Taiwan, Chinese Taiwan, and then I've been back ever since. And that's another 7 weeks I've been in Philippines, and now heading home. So, yep, I should
hope
be
you're not
welcome
flying
back.
Malaysian. You're not flying Malaysian Airlines.
I am. Look how pretty this sexy woman here.
Nice,
Wow,
yeah.
wow, and that's. I think I'll go back. I'll go back.
It's Tony.
I think I'll go back to pussy again. How's that sound?
You're going back to
That'll
pussy
make you
now?
happy, Common. That'll make you happy,
Yeah.
won't it?
Yeah, you'll be doing a
I
little
think
bit
that's what
better.
Suge Knight said about Bobby Brown. He said, "Try to get pussy, can't get nothing else."
As long as it's
yeah,
as long
yeah,
as long as
yeah.
it's not butt pussy, Tony. No butt pussy.
Yeah.
He had
Well,
enough of that.
listen.
Look, another one.
If it makes you happy,
He's
if it makes
surrounded.
you happy to know, I
indulged,
had
you
enough of
partook.
that. I indulge. Yes, that's the correct word, Gunsmith. You're a wordsmith of the English language,
You gotta be
dear sir.
classy. Yeah.
I indulged in Kenny.
Dipping and dabbing.
And I had a quickie with Aiden. I bought him lunch as Common pointed out, and rightfully so, was very alert to the matter. I tried to sneak that I only just met him, but Common blew the lid off it. Yes, he did realise I had him for an hour, bought him lunch after, and so yes, and plenty of tales to tell when I get home.
No, you don't want to tell those tales. Just
Yeah, I was gonna say, right?
stays in Bangkok. Just leave it in Bangkok.
Yeah. Your famous words that you've probably heard from someone. What goes on in Bangkok should stay in Bangkok. You're right, Smokey. And I'll leave you with that. Okay, I suppose you're going to close the show. But listen, I'll leave you with this. I think Angel will be fine. She's been over rougher waters than this. And you know what?
Survive.
I reckon, yeah, she will survive. She's, listen, I know you don't agree with me on that. But I've got faith in her. She will. Doesn't matter. She'll get her viewers. She will. Hey, but also I think because it's just fresh. Yeah, I reckon. Listen, I reckon. Don't count the divorce hasn't happened yet. I reckon somehow this JT will be back. Somehow within a week. I've got a feeling. I reckon. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It hasn't really gotten nasty. You know when. Yeah. I can see he'll be back on board. Angel will probably have to relax her rules on him. In other words, she'll probably have to apologize. Sorry, I didn't inform you to come on with my sister. I'll bring her on again. You'll be right there. You can interview her. She'll probably take a few wrenches away of people that he doesn't like Leanne. Probably my wrench as well. I don't give a fuck. I don't need a wrench. He'll probably say, get that goddamn Tony Buick's wrench off him as well. Just let him be a passenger on the plane. And I was not in the pilot seat. So, which I don't mind because I just want the best for listen. He's crazy. His mean shit is no good. I said that, and I said it to his face. When you talk about handicapped people and little kids, I switch off. I don't like that shit. But I've put up with her because of her. But when he's funny and he's like common sense said, the guy's pretty. He's tailor made for these type of genres. He's quick with it. He talks. He's got the gift of the gab. And I reckon he was good for a show after acclimatizing. So I'll leave it with that. Okay, guys. See you, Common. Good night. Good night, Gunsmoke. Bye-bye. See ya. I'll go back and flirt with that sexy woman again. See you, boys. See you. Bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah.
Later, Tony. Guy's fucking nuts. That's funny.
It's a burst of energy, man.
I didn't realize he's been out for 3 months. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's been a while. I didn't know he was in Malaysia at first. I thought he was in fucking Taiwan first.
Was that a connector flight, maybe?
I guess he said he stayed out in fucking Malaysia first, then he went to Taiwan, then he went to the fucking Philippines. Must be nice, huh?
He's getting around, that's for sure. Nothing wrong with that.
Buick is going to join the Mile High Club, and right after him and his girl will take a piss standing up.
Aiden's going to look like a fucking pincushion tomorrow.
It's fucking Aiden. Yeah, he definitely went back to go get that number from Aiden.
Yeah, that poor bastard, man. He don't know what he's done for.
I'll be back here in about a month, sweetheart. Filipino chicks are like a box of chocolates. You never know which ones are going to have nuts. But yeah, you don't want to be on Malaysia Airlines, man. That's a bad airline. It's cursed.
Damn. Hello? Am I here?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, shit. All right. I don't know what just happened. It just like glitched out on me and froze.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Bitch. Buick met Aiden when she was pissing in the urinal next to him. Damn. His threesomes consist of 6 bulls. He's an international man of mystery and freakos. He's Tony Buick. We gotta get that Dos Equis fucking music in here. Anyway, I think I'm gonna get out of here. It's been over 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm exhausted too. I gotta be up early tomorrow. Fucking like 7:30 at the latest. So
I
I'll
appreciate
try to
you
get a
coming
couple
on,
hours in. All right, brother. Yeah, we'll talk soon, man. Everybody in the chat, have a good night, guys.
my man.
Later, bro.
Thank you, Common. Can you imagine being on a 7-hour flight with Buick? You'll be hoping some jihadists are on the flight. Nobody look at my face! Holla! Oh my god! I don't know. Fucking Frank. Frank was on fire tonight. He didn't want to come on the show, though, motherfucker. Fucker has a laugh like a goddamn lunatic. Yes, he does. That's what makes him special. If he wasn't a lunatic, he wouldn't be on this show. You gotta be a lunatic to come on here. Doesn't make him a bad person. He has a First Amendment right to be a lunatic, I guess. That's an understatement. He's definitely crazy, yeah. In Australia, they call it something different, you know. That's not crazy to them. Yeah. Thank you, Chad. My man. God bless you, Chad. I appreciate you, brother. Chad D. Boy. Yeah, he's coming to Queens. I thought maybe you'd like to hang out and, get a burger or something, a Korean burger. It's got a little bit of soy sauce and some onion rings. You think I need this adjutant? Smoke, would you pick up Buick at JFK if he asked? I'm not going to be an asshole. Yeah, I guess I would. Why not? It's not that big of a deal. The car ride home is going to suck, but, I'll just drive and pretend that I'm on the show or something, Or we'll go live. We'll just go live and do it. Yeah. I'll pick them up. We'll go live. Yeah. No, God bless you, Chad. I appreciate you, man. I'm scrolling up here. Yo, gay uncle says something funny earlier. What the fuck did he say? The edge of the bed, the Loman autobiography or some shit. Edge of the bed. What the fuck did he say? That shit was hilarious. Edge of the bed. I want to thank Jay Dams, Steve, and Kevin Wu. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank God. Thank you. Thank Chad. We'll be live tomorrow night. Hopefully with more shit to talk about. We'll see. We didn't even get into the news today, man. We didn't even get to read the news. Fuck. Let me see, man. Let me just take a peek before we go. Flash flooding. All right. Man, a lot of rain there. Some flash floods and shit. Uh-oh. These three Democrats are getting support in early 2028 presidential primary polling with one clear frontrunner. Former Vice President Kamala Harris is the 2028 Democratic presidential primary frontrunner by a substantial margin. Get the fuck out of here. She lost the race in a landslide to Trump. She received 26% support from Democrats and Democrat-leaning voters. 26%? That don't sound like a lot. Wow. Pete Buttigieg and Gavin Newsom were the only other Democrats to muster double-digit support at 11% and 10% respectively. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, at least it's not AOC, but Jesus Christ. After what Gavin Newsom did to the state of California, that guy should be, Jesus. At least put on trial. Destroyed that state from top to bottom. There's not a thing that he didn't fuck up. And the arrogance, too, while he did it. His cities are burning. He's out there in the vineyard doing wine tasting in front of some cameras with his fucking hair gel in his hair. Must be nice to have hair at fucking 45 years old, 48 years old. Fucking. What a douchebag. You know there's something wrong with you when you're in shape at fucking 57 to fucking 55 years old. Something wrong with you. This guy walks in the men's warehouse and shit buying suits. The asshole tells me, "You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it." Yeah. Fucking up the state. Too busy fucking doing other shit. $5,000 a plate dinners during COVID lockdowns. Not social distancing, not wearing a mask. That restaurant wasn't shut down when he wanted to eat, was it? Everybody else had to shut down. And these idiots are propping him up to be president. Are you nuts? And her, after what you saw with the campaign, you would choose her again? What is wrong with these people? And who else? Pete Buttigieg, for Christ's sake. He had about 7 fucking train derailments when he was fucking transportation secretary. He was the head of the Department of Transportation, this whole motherfucker. 5 to 7 fucking train derailments under his tenure. That's some fucking transportation secretary. Now they're propping him up to be president. It's got to be a joke. It's got to be a sick joke. And who are we going to risk it with? Vance? You going to prop Vance up there? Some fucking wet behind the ears asshole? Barely first started to get his fucking first gray hair on his nutsack. You know what I'm saying? Gonna make him one of the youngest presidents ever? Come on, man. We're fucked. Who, Marco Rubio? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. We're screwed, man. You better pray. You better pray that Trump gets a fucking third term. They're gonna have to twist and bend that Constitution, but boy, they better find it. They better find that tweak in the law where they say he could run again. Just keep him in there until he's about 95 years old. And he turned into mush. Just keep him in there, damn it. There's no other option. He's got a big mess to clean up. 3.5 years ain't long enough. Oh, yeah, Elon. What's he up to? Yeah, he's going to try to, stir things up, but I don't think it'll catch on. Anybody can make their own political party. They had some asshole, the rent is too damn high party. Remember that guy? He had like the Civil War fucking mustache and shit. The rent is too damn high. Remember that guy? The rent is too damn high party. You can make up your own party. What up, Malik? Curtis Sliwa? Yeah, I mean, he'd be the best choice, to be honest. And that's sad to say, man. You ain't got no options, but at least he'll be tough on crime, That's a big problem in the city. He'll clean up this city. That's what we need again. We had about 15 years of this bullshit. We need to go back to Republican rule in the city, man. That's what it needed. Giuliani was the only mayor to ever clean up this city. And Bloomberg took a fucking page out of his playbook and kept going with it. Kind of improved on it. That's what we need to go back to. This city doesn't need soft on crime policies. Soft on crime, but you want to take away people's guns and shit. Make it hard for people to get guns and shit. Motherfucker. Donate to Malik Party. Yeah, I'm going to start one of my own, too. It's a good idea. Yeah. Makmandi is about to be mayor. Anything can happen, boy. The voters are stalled. They're very stupid. They don't learn. They don't learn. They keep voting the same. They're voting worse now. We're in trouble. But at this point, whatever happens, happens, man. What are you going to do? You can't worry about it. Just got to, live in the moment. Whatever happens, happens. If it all goes down, I'm going straight to AutoZone and motherfucking Foot Locker. I'm going to raid that motherfucker. Burn that motherfucker. Yeah. Shit. It's going to be a mess. I'm just picturing the violence, the riots, the fucking street poles falling to the ground. Cars being flipped over. Assholes in the middle of an intersection doing donuts going, woo, woo, yeah, man. Muhammad Allahu Akbar. Fuck. We're done, man. These are the end of days. It's just going to get worse. Tupac Shakur was right, man. Back in 93, he rapped, there ain't no hope for the youth, and the truth is there ain't no hope for the future. Yeah. He said that don't keep your head up. Yeah. He was trying to reach the youth, man. They got money for wars but can't feed the poor. He was trying to reach you motherfuckers, but you wasn't listening, man. 35 years later, the same shit still going on. 35 goddamn motherfucking years later. Nothing changed. He was right, man. The future was looking dim back then. He already saw it coming. He said, this youth ain't shit. He was talking about those kids back then. Now they're grown up. They're in Congress. They're on TV. They got their podcast. They're making millions. They're influencing people. And I'm sitting here like another schnook. He was trying to warn you people about the bullshit that's coming with this youth. He said, there ain't no hope for the youth. And the truth is, there ain't no hope for the future. We in the future that he was talking about, and there ain't no motherfucking hope, man. If he could only see us now. Nah, man. Yeah. Nah, man. We've been bamboozled. We've been lied to. Hoodwinked. Shanghaied and fucking dry gulched. Unfortunately, the last decade hasn't been kind to Giuliani. They took his fucking Rolex watch, for Christ's sake. They took the rings off his hands. They took his suits. They took his cars. They took everything from the guy. They don't want him having shit. You got a toothbrush? They took that too. They went into his bathroom. They uninstalled the fucking bidet that he had in there. Uninstalled it and took it. I mean, shit. They took cans of Campbell's soup in his fucking pantry and everything. They took his Fruit Loop cereal. They took everything from the guy. Meanwhile, there probably were some shenanigans going on in Georgia down there that he was calling out. Jesus Christ, he was Attorney General for Christ's sake. Want to defer him some fucking respect, maybe? If it wasn't for him, John Gotti would have been the fucking mayor of New York by the time 95 rolled around. These assholes in New York would have been voting for him. Yeah, I'm the fucking man now, yeah. First order of business. Everybody's getting whacked. Yeah, we're gonna whack everybody. Yeah. You want garment, fish. So the fuck do I? I don't know. Tupac would be a Scientologist right now and sporting matching haircuts with Jada Pinkett. Oh yeah, well, who knows what would have happened with them, man? He probably definitely would have got into a fight with Will Smith. She would have been cheating on him with Pac and shit. Would have been a mess. My father, he's the mayor. My mayor. I don't know if he'd be into that Scientologist bullshit. Pac wasn't down with that shit, man. He wasn't into that Scientology bullshit. The Galactic Federation will be here in 2027. You better hope. You better hope. Right now, we need space aliens to fucking land over here. Maybe they'll fucking stop the wars in Ukraine and everywhere else. We need to know if aliens exist or not. Yeah. What else is going on out there before we go? Hold on. Somebody said Gavin Newsom is a craven opportunist. Oh, because they attacked J.D. Vance because he went to Disneyland. Illegals are getting deported and you went to Disneyland. The whole world should stop because of it. Yeah, shut up. Let them enjoy the day at Disneyland. You only live once, man. Even though I don't support going to Disneyland during these times, they're very woke now. Until they change their ways. Anyway, this is for entertainment purposes only, but the space aliens lopping their pricks out and peeing in peanut cans. Now, that's only something primitive primates do, like us. I'm sure the aliens have more class, They didn't travel fucking 20 fucking light years away to fucking come here and piss in peanut cans. They probably don't even got to piss. They probably don't even piss. We got to piss. They don't got to piss. Maybe they don't piss. You don't know what they do. You seen the pictures of the aliens naked and shit. They ain't got no fucking bodily functions. They ain't pissing nowhere, boy. They ain't got to piss. I don't know. Or maybe it's a natural law all across the universe. Any living creature has to piss. Maybe. Who knows? Alien piss now. We never thought about that. Do aliens pee? Alien urine. I don't know. It's something to think about. Yeah. They don't have genitals now. What the hell happened here? Trump vows billions of dollars in weapons for Ukraine. Secondary tariffs on Russia if no peace deal is made within 50 days. The weapons will include everything. And when Trump says everything, he means everything. Yeah. It's about to be escalated, yo. This fucking Putin don't know when to stop. So I have to learn the hard way. Zoran Mahmoudi campaign intern declared activism is all jihad and latest sign of radicalism in his movement. A former intern proudly declared activism is all jihad and encouraged protesters to get suspended or arrested in defiance of the West's settler colonialism. See, they're trying to overthrow this whole fucking country, okay? They want you to feel ashamed of being from the colonies. The very inception of this country, they want you to hate. Do you understand what's going on here? You can't have a country like that. Can't have these people who hate this country. She's calling for a jihad on settler colonialism. We're settlers. We're colonialists. Colonists. The true believer knows that none of this is in vain, that this is all jihad, said Hadika Malik in the recently resurfaced video. No offense, Malik. That's her name. That's what. Wow, I'm reading this shit, man. This motherfucker's radical as a motherfucker. Hold on. Oh, we have to screenshot that and turn that into a cartoon or some shit. Fucking Zoran Mahmoudi, huh? Here to destroy America. One falafel at a time. Alien pisses green. Don't ask me how I know. I pictured maybe it would be like blue or some shit. Green alien, blue piss, you know? No? So everything's green? I don't know. I pictured it being blue. Pissing out blue Kool-Aid, boy. Fucking intergalactic boy. Water sports? Oh, God, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Yeah. Nope. Don't see nothing in the news. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. Da da dee da da da. I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. Da da dee da da da. Da da dee da da da. That's that song. Is that what you're talking about, boy? See, I caught on to that. See, I'm blue. If I was green, I would die. Yeah, that was the hit about fucking 25 years ago. Motherfuckers dancing to that shit, man. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you, Common, Tony Buick, Carlos, Kasparoza. Thank you, guys. We'll catch you tomorrow night. Tune in and stay safe. Until next time, y'all. Peace.